I
Right.
have. But for me, it's like I'll be hanging out with Test Gaming.
Right. Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
so
I don't like those guys.
I love them.
Yeah. Test Gaming's best gaming, man. No doubt about it. Some of the best streamers. Sergeant Gamble. He is. Me and my wife were watching him the other night. He is such an entertainer. An
And he's quite
absolute.
attractive too. Like I'm not saying to have a man crush or anything, but if I were a chick,
Yes. Gamble, I'm secure in my manhood. Gamble is a damn good looking man, and he's got his show together. He's what you call a professional streamer. He looks
yep.
good doing what he's doing, and he does it well. Good for you, Sergeant Gamble. You son of a bitch. I'm jealous. And here I am with my Star Wars headphones on, a gray beard and a beer. Hey, here's my show. Welcome to my show. Ask us a question or don't. I don't care. That's my show.
So I don't know if you paid attention to the test packed out string, but they know how to party. So I'll be
Yes.
well taken care of on my birthday.
Oh, absolutely, you will. And I told my wife we've got to be careful
About
because we are getting to the point where we're trying to get out of partying hard, but
good
we
luck.
still can,
Yeah,
you know? And we want to be able to do things after the parties and not be in bed all day going, the hell we do that for? So, it's one of those things. And someone just said, are we going to be able to meet in CitizenCon? Yeah, I want to meet everybody at CitizenCon. Matter of
me
fact, I
too.
want to stand outside and just shake everybody's hand, give them high fives, stuff like that.
The
I
thing
can't
for me
wait.
is that I'll be very noticeable. Like aside from,
Carting around, baby.
I mean, in real estate, I'll be one of the few people of color there too. So,
No.
that's a little joke there, but yes.
I
Uh,
got in the whole chicken and watermelon thing before. I think you're racist.
no, that's me sober.
Oh
To my
man.
friends will tell you. Yeah, I like I only make racist jokes about black people, so I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, you're safe. You're safe. No, but that's gonna be great, dude. Meeting everybody, man.
I'll be in my bunk.
Oh, AKA Mythos. Thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Meeting everybody. You
And
and Meyer and Sergeant Gamble and Richard and Nolan and Fastcart. What's that guy? Fastcart, I think his name is. Uh,
yes,
underscore
you can call me
Praxis.
FC too.
I can call you a lot of things, but I'm not.
Politely, you can call me FC.
But yeah, everybody, man. There's gonna be so many people there. It's gonna be
It's gonna be a
amazing.
party.
It is. It's gonna be
I
crazy.
mean, nonstop. And
Lando, are you going?
well, he kind of sort of has. Well, I don't say has to,
Oh,
but
not if you didn't get a ticket.
he's in LA. Well, I'm pretty sure they can squeeze him in.
Right on. Cyberwolf says, "Don't worry, Fast Cart. I will be me and you, two specks of pepper and a sea of salt."
That's
Oh my goodness, that's great.
a good one.
So do we want to get back to the chart? Do we have to do real stuff? We got to do work.
I don't have much more to talk about. Like we're on the unavailable packages, and you can't get that stuff anymore, unfortunately. uh,
Right?
like I said, every time you visit a chart, you probably will discover something new. I'm trying to say everything that's in there, but I pack a lot of stuff into this.
Oh,
I do say so myself, but it's yeah.
So here's the best thing. The best thing for you to do is do what I did. Exclamation FC in chat. Get the link, save it. Fastcard keeps this very up to date.
Yeah, I'm like within 6 hours of a change, I'm putting something, I'm adding to it.
Yes, and
That's
then
right.
yeah, and then when you have this and someone wants to get in and you want to explain some things to pull this chart up. It's all in black and white. It's all right there. It's all good to go. And like I said, up to date is the key here. There's a lot of things that are on the internet. You go to it and you realize too late that it's old information.
And I'm going to give a shout out to one of the chart that I like to look at, the spreadsheet. If you go to the info and update, and you go to Star Citizenships at the top, the
I am lost.
1125.
I'm lost. I'm lost. I go
Okay,
to
info update, far right.
far right
Go to the top.
to the top. Oh, wait, nope. I'm still lost.
Start. What do you see?
I'm wait. Am I supposed to be on available packages?
Okay, you're on available packages. At the bottom, you're going to go to info and update, the
Info
tab
and updates the
at the
tab.
bottom. Well, at the bottom. I see you now. I'm pointing to you
Oh,
like you can see me.
yeah, never mind. Never mind. I was on the total wrong tab, dude. My
No,
bad.
don't scroll down. I see you scrolling down.
No, no,
It's
yeah,
the tab.
I'm on it now. I'm on info and updates 2016-03-18.
Exactly. Go to the top,
Yep.
and you'll see Star Citizenship Google Doc.
Yes.
Can you open that one?
I am opening it now.
Okay. That's where I get a lot of my templates from. That's people I borrowed from. And if you want specific information about certain ships, that's where I got my information. But unfortunately, it's a little bit, it hasn't been kept up to date as much as my package chart is. But there are also XML that you can get, XML data that you can get data from. And you can find them easily on Reddit.
Gotcha. Oh, and it just popped up. It took a while to pop up, but it's got ship stats, size charts, updates, comments, resolved comments. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff too. Overwhelming amount of information.
Yeah, so that's like most of the ships. And it hasn't been updated for like a Saber or anything like that. But for the older ships, um, until they update the shipwreck page, which Reynolds said they're working on, have a few blockers, but it should be soon to them before that comes to fruition.
Right on.
This is a good asset, and like I said, the XML spreadsheets are a good asset too. You can find out on Reddit.
Awesome.
So if what you're looking for isn't in my chart, you want more specific data about ships, the data is out
Awesome. Gray-headed gamer beer count. Let me get my spreadsheet open. Hold on.
there.
I have just opened number 2. I have not even finished the neck of the bottle. So, Mr. Ryglitch, thank you for keeping an eye on me. I'm doing quite well. Little sips. Little sips. Last Saturday of vacation. I do not want to spend tomorrow hungover. And I'll tell
Oh,
you
it's
right
on the
now.
last day.
Yes, and last Saturday on my birthday, holy bejesus, fastcart, I was slobber knocking. And fastcart told my wife, he said, you might want to cut him off.
Yeah, I told her just that. You
It
should
was
cut him
bad.
off.
I ain't gonna lie, it was bad. We had whew, I tied one on. But you know what was great about that night was I went and bought all those imported good beers, stouts and porters and all,
Shiny.
and
You
it
want
was
you
just
want drinking that
Bad
cheap
guys.
stuff.
no, 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 no. It was actually the most I've spent on beer in a very long time, and even my wife was like, "Really?" But I went to an actual beer cellar and got just premium good stuff, and I figured, okay, I'll drink some tonight, and I'll have some Sunday, and maybe a little. Nope, Saturday gone the whole lot, and I felt it Sunday. I was supposed to do
I bet you did. Like,
hangover hangout in the
I
morning.
was worried for you, man. I don't know how much you weigh or how tall are you, but I think you were drinking more than your body weight.
Oh, and I'll tell you right now, FC, I've never met a beer that could take me out. I may get silly and sloppy, but I'll get to a point and I'll be like, all right, I'm going to bed. Boom, and I'm gone. But as long as you don't add shots on there, and I'm horrible, horrible with shots. I don't like doing shots because when I do, then I don't remember like long sections of the night. That scares me. Even though usually I'm just goofy and laughing and hugging people, I
Were you
still don't
able to
like it.
remember most of that night?
Oh, absolutely. It was all
Okay.
beer, so I was a little loose. No, okay, okay. I was a lot loose.
You keep saying these things that I can't comment on,
Hey,
man.
you're just got a dirty damn mind, is what it is.
I'm part
You
of test. It comes with
That's
the territory.
it comes with the territory. You're absolutely right. And thank you, Clifford, aka Miku, for the host, my friend, and welcome to the channel. Always love having you here, brother. I still have something in the works for you, Mr. Clifford. So, welcome.
And I have to give my other boys shout out too. That's Iron and the Bass Radio and Abba Nolan, as you know. So yeah, I've said test. I don't want to leave the other people out too. So
Absolutely. Oh, what's up, Mr. Source? Who is this INN you talk about?
yeah, you
I
might
was
have heard them.
I might have
But
heard of them. They had me
hey,
on their show today. That was awesome.
yeah, yeah. And you didn't host them until I told you to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep bringing up how much I suck. I appreciate that, FC.
Hey, you weren't the only one to dip today. I was trying to join your org, and I was already a member.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. Hey, there's no join button on your damn org, and I'm like, oh shit, what do they do? I blame Rye Glitch. I was like, hey, Rye probably did something, and then I noticed, hey, fastcart, you're already in the guild.
I must have joined months ago, or must have been
Yeah,
just before I go to sleep. Because
uh,
if I do something before I go to bed, there's a chance that I won't remember it.
right
You
on, right on. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get off of this chart. This is not your chart.
no,
Okay, so oh,
it's
actually,
different.
we're gonna get off of this chart too. Let's talk about something that I thought was absolutely amazing. As FC said earlier, he has cerebral palsy. I worked with a guy for 25 years who has cerebral palsy. And oh, thank you so much for the donation, Mythos. I very much appreciate it, sir. Um, all donations go to sitcom, by the way, and I really do appreciate every single donation. Thank you, sir. So the guy I worked for 25 years probably did more than most of these lazy ass kids we hire today, which are pissing me off. But you found a way around your disability and to play Star Citizen. And from what I watched, you did a damn good job. So you would you like to explain it, or can I go into it, or what do you want to do?
I'm going to it. You can start the video if you want.
I am going to start the video.
Okay, so I play one-handed, and don't ask me what when I'm doing it with the other hand. Anyway, I play one hand.
another joke.
So I got to keep my hand on my stick. Uh,
Here we
that was
go.
unintentional. That was unintentional. But I try to keep my hand on my joystick so I don't have to reach over to the keyboard and use commands and stuff like that. So I use voice attack and I use the and a profile under voice attack. They're easily to find if you Google it. So I use voice attack for everything, changing my speed, locking gimbal, landing. I haven't got quite figure out how to get landing with voice attack yet, but if yeah, she's showing a video now. I don't know if you can hear the audio.
Here, I tell you what. Let's listen to it just for like 2 minutes.
Okay, let me know.
All right, I got the volume up now.
I gotta make sure I stay close to my.
Oh, it auto targeted for you, but using commands like nearest target, full throttle, half throttle, and you don't have to use that second hand on your throttle. What other commands have you put into that?
Oh no, these are not commands I put in. Voice attack and profile comes pre-installed with all these commands. Like if you load it into a text editor, the file itself is like 25 megs. And how many lines of code that is, but it's not just for you controlling a ship. It has a Wikipedia wiki on it that gives you information about afterburners, navigation, um, landing. Also, you can ask it to teach you how to use it properly.
Nice.
And it has different personalities too. Also, you can set it to be humorous, serious, insulting.
Now they started this back when Voice Attack first started. I remember them putting together the Anna package,
Right.
and it
That's
is still going and
yeah,
growing.
yeah. It was updated not too long ago. I want to say a few months ago.
Nice. You know,
And
I
if that's not your thing, you can also buy HCS voice pack that have I'm really interested in getting the Tom Baker one called Midnight, but I haven't having it's not really fully Star Citizen supported. It's more for Elite Dangerous, but you can you can edit the profile into do anything you want. So I can probably copy and paste stuff from Anna into him if I wanted to.
right on. And I set up when Voice Attack first came out. I set up a Kaylee Fry uh, voice attack, and I did some videos on it and stuff. And it was more for ambiance,
Mm-hmm.
and just making it feel more real in the hangar and stuff.
Yeah, like as an AI, like say if you're alone, you can just feel more immersive. Oh, I'm using the
Yes,
word here.
but the
Think
crazy
of
thing,
who had the who had immersive.
what's
They had the
crazy is I got a lot of people that said this is creepy.
what
This
is
is
the
creepy.
really?
I had a whole bunch of phrases put in there where they could be used at just about any time, and just having that talking back to me, and like when a new ship was released,
Mm-hmm.
I would program a bunch of sayings, and she would just talk back and forth to me. Like when the Mustang Omega hit the hangar, I did a big video with that with Anna talking back to me and all, and I bought one of those voice packs. And
Okay.
there was a lot of comments in YouTube that just said that it's cool, but it's borderline creepy. So I quit doing it, and it's a lot of work. And I think once the game releases, I will definitely use voice attack. I kind of hope that Star Citizen has something integrated like that.
I don't see that being something at launch, but maybe down the line. Like there's a whole lot of
Possibly.
stuff that they want to do down the line that they probably can't do in time for launch. But yeah, that's something that's possible.
Yeah, possibly, definitely possible. But it's gonna be fun.
And the other thing, this is the combat one when I'm using the saber. I like the saber, by the way. Uh,
Yes.
I also have a racing one to highlight, and I use voice attack to control my speed. Like it's, it, the popular one, the popular race that everyone does. The second turn, the second ring, you have to slow down, and in order to make it to the third ring, I have to time it just so I can get the turn really well. And sometimes you miss it. Like you have to. I haven't used it enough to really get the timing down, but I'm getting better at
Right. And it's all hey, practice makes perfect.
it.
But it is definitely, and I've heard a lot of people say that they like the saber. So that's your favorite combat shit right now.
I have to say I rent a Super Hornet, but the thing is I have an MIS, so I'm like trying to wait until the MIS comes out. But I'm really thinking about buying a Super Hornet, but
And if you are into combat, the Super Hornet, I have one on rec as well, and that is
hmm
definitely the like when I'm doing Vandal Swarm.
yeah,
There's nothing much better than the Super Hornet right
yeah.
now.
I'm not so much into like squadron battle or like free for all stuff like that. I'm more of a PVE kind of guy. I always have been. So for Vandal Swarm, almost any ship can beat their butt if you have enough people, or you can just solo if you have the right ship and the right skill.
Right.
So with Super Hornet, you can pretty much solo. I haven't been able to do it successfully yet, but yeah, it but the saber is nice.
And there's a lot of balancing still to come with it. So, and it's supposed to be the equivalent of Aegis's version of maybe the Ghost or something like that, or close to it, I guess.
Yeah, it's close to it. It has stealth ability, but it's not a stealth ship.
Right. Gotcha. But that's cool. I mean, that's and that just shows that. What did we say earlier in our talk? Necessity breeds innovation,
Right.
and that's what it's all about, man. You're gonna do it. And here, FC. Have
Yes.
you seen the guy that plays Street Fighter with his mouth?
No, I have not.
He is the number one in the world. First class Titan. What's up, buddy? The number one in the world. The chick with the fast kicks. What's her name? Ah, I'm not a big Street Fighter guy,
Yeah, me neither.
but my buddy tagged me in this video, and he was born without use, barely had use of his arms, and he had no use of his lower body. So he lays on his chest, and the controller sets, and he uses his lips, mouth, and tongue to play Street Fighter. And I sat there in amazement watching him kick the shit out of people. Mailman, what's
Yeah,
up, buddy?
swear jar.
Oh, swear jar. My bad. Chung Li, yes. He is the world's number one Chung Li. Not number one in Street Fighter, but he is world's number one Chung Li. Vera's. Oh, God, I suck with these names. Vera, well, thank you for the follow, sir. I hope, or ma'am, and I hope you enjoy your stay.
Real quick, there's
Yes.
a guy who not he started playing. Well, I noticed him about a month ago. Called Leafy. He plays Star Citizen on Twitch, and he just as his name says, he doesn't have use of his arm, so he had a camera and showed them playing Star Citizen using his feet, and
Really?
he kicked them butt.
Kick ass.
Yep. I'm trying not to swear, jar, man.
I mean, holy crap.
So yeah, Elite Beat. He's pretty cool.
Matter of fact, hold on. Leet feet.
Oh yeah, it's just funny spelling. It had e's and threes instead of e's in some places, so you can't really find it. But I'll try. When next time he's on, I think I follow him, so I can just link you to him later.
All right, link him to me later. 'Cause that is something I would like to see. That sounds amazing. Heading off to bed. All right, Hellcat Leet, thank you so much for joining tonight, man, and thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, Hellcat. Sorry I haven't been paying attention to chat. I'm like trying
And you know
to.
what? I failed to. I haven't been watching either, so I apologize, everyone, if I'm missing like a whole bunch of. Bench Flash, what about a Miss GHG attack profile? Yes, that's actually a good idea. I'll have her voice it for me. That's
That's a lot of work, though. That's a lot of lines of work. It's not easy.
That's okay. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
How is it not a stealth ship built from the ground up as a stealth fighter?
It changed from the concept. Like there's a thing that Ben was talking about. I'm trying to remember how you phrase it. I don't want to be too inaccurate, but it has stealth abilities, but it's better at stealthing than a tracker or hornet tracker.
Right.
Because that's like modified from a military. It's built from the ground up to be better at stealth, but it's mostly a combat ship.
Got you. And yeah, and you know what, guys? There's and that's one of the problems is there's so much changing going on with the packages that it's never going to be exactly what they first say it's going to be and what we hope it's going to be, and that does suck a tad. You know, some things that are going to be super rare aren't as rare as they're supposed to be and all, but it's an evolving game, so we gotta, you know, kind of put up with that. We're pre-alpha, we're just gotta put up with crap, I guess, but you know, that's just how it works. And Miss GHG voice attack program is gonna happen, Crush Boss. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure of that.
Mind if I say something real quick?
No, I absolutely do mind. You're not here to talk, fastcart.
It's the second hour, so normally you start taking questions at this time.
And we do have some questions, so and see, you quit being a damn mod. You're a guest, not a mod.
I'm sorry.
It's in your blood, man. You can't help it. It's in
Yeah.
your blood. All right, so let me pull these over here and let's do that. Let's do some questions. I'm gonna drop this out of the way, and I want to show a video in a minute. I usually don't show my videos on the stream, but I got a little 1-minute video that I want to show y'all because it cracked me up when I did it, and when I rewatched it and highlighted it, it cracked me up again. I'm easy to crack up though. I don't know. It might not be funny at all. So let's go to the first question. It's from Hellcat.
I have to say, you are a good audience.
Well, yay. All right, so we're gonna go. Let's see, Hellcat Leet 1337. Do you and Fastcart have you read the new Jump Point? What are your thoughts about having the 999th Squadron flying around in upcoming unreleased ships in the PU before it becomes available for players? I have not read the new Jump Point. I've been too damn busy. I'm on vacation. Have you?
I skimmed through the new Jump Point, and I love this stuff about the Saber and all that stuff. I got to the 99th Squadron stuff. I skimmed through that. I haven't read it in detail, but the question is, what do you think about the HUD 42 flying around upcoming and unreleased ships? Could be cool. We'll see. I mean, it's CIG doing it. I have a confidence in their ability to make things cool and entertaining and immersive.
Dude, you know what? I think it's an absolutely fantastic idea if that's what they're going to do, because you could be doing stuff and all of a sudden, ooh, see a ship go by and go, what the hell was that? And you could try to get the word out.
I think it was Gamescom or CitizenCon. They showed the Idris flying over your head.
Right on.
That was the moment. That was a good moment for me. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
I'm looking up like I could actually see it, but I was looking at my screen and I was like, yeah.
And even that buggy ass Morrow tour, when they were inside the Idris, and I mean everything was screwy and all the timings were off and all, I was entranced the entire time.
Right.
Anybody that has not backed the game, they're probably like, this game looks like shit. I watched it and went, oh my god, I want to be in an Idris.
Yeah, just for that video, yeah.
But, you know, it was a very early work in progress, but we got to see the inside of the Idris, which is a city.
Pre-alpha.
Yeah, pre-alpha. But, you know, a lot of people don't give a crap about that, FC. A lot of people were like, quit using that as an excuse. It's not an excuse, it's a timeline. We're pre-alpha.
A lot of people have a definition of a game. Like, if a game is launched, if you can pay it and buy it and put money to it and buy it. Like, by that definition, technically, by that definition, I don't want to say technically, but you can say the game is launched but they're still working on assets.
Right.
And yeah, so yeah, it's very much a pre-alpha.
Yeah,
It's
and
like you're following the game as it develops rather than the last 6 months of development.
right. And that's the thing. This is a totally different business model than most games we've ever been involved with. It's not like you hear about Grand Theft Auto 5 and you play a beta. They've already been working on it for 4.5 years.
3 years at least, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, okay, but that would be cool to have new ships flying around and you just get a glimpse of it and trying to figure out what the hell it is. That would be awesome.
And Sword and Keyboard said World of Warcraft took 10 years to make. So yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the whole thing. People don't put that into their mindset. So, Shiver Bathory asks, how did fastcart get involved with the base and Pfizer show?
Fizzer.
Oh,
2Z.
Fizzers.
Yep, 2Z. Yeah, Silver Battery. He's with me in INN and the Bay. Um, when I first got into Star Citizen, well, let me back up a little. I heard about Star Citizen during the Kickstarter, but I never played a Wing Commander game. I know that's like blasphemy. But when Wing Commander was out, I had a choice between TIE Fighter and X-Wing and Wing Commander, which I had no clue about. I wasn't familiar with the IP, but I was darn familiar with Star Wars, so I picked Star Wars. So come 2012, when I had a Kickstarter, oh, that's interesting. I haven't heard of a, a space game in a while. It's something to keep track of, but I didn't back. Fast forward 2 years, I they had some kind of presentation that got me into it, and that was in October 2014. So fast forward a few months, this was like I want to say March 2015. Around the time I started doing the package chart, I looked around quick and we started reading Reddit. Oh, I haven't had it. I never even joined Reddit until like I got into Star Citizen, and I saw a link for INN and I linked for the base. I think the base was having a contest, and that's when I got into the base. And because the INN and the base are so connected or have a good partnership together, I followed over to the base, and I made a mod in INN, but they decided to change the setup. So I'm no longer a mod there, but I'm still participating there. But I'm a mod for the base, and I got involved with Bizzer. Bizzer had a show on Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday. I can't convert that to UTC, sorry. But he had an all request show, and he needs help taking requests and putting the music together. So he handles all the music stuff. I take care of the request, and we share a document on it's a Google Doc, and I put in all the requests, and he finds the title, and then he plays the music, and we go
Awesome.
back and forth in that.
Awesome. Thank you for the host, Meyer Test. And welcome, you British son of a bitch, you.
Hey Maya,
Meyer has the best voice. He sounds like a TV show to me because I'm American, so he sounds like a
really?
TV show to me.
I've never been that particularly fond of my voice. Actually, I think it sounds too geeky, too high. I want like a James Earl Jones voice.
Oh, that'd be nice, right? All right, so Shiver asks another question. What game mechanic are you looking forward to most and why?
Persistent and cargo.
Yes,
You
cargo.
had you have this conversation earlier on INN. You have to have persistent first, then you can get cargo. But like for me, it's cargo. Like I'm getting the merchant man. I'm gonna be a business person or industry type. In game, I'll probably get an endeavor, so I can start researching the endeavor, but it just costs too much for me to buy it outright.
Right?
It's a nice ship though, and beautiful ship, but it just costs too much. So I'll be getting that in game, and I'll be going back and forth between those two. I'll be making stuff and then selling it, or
Right.
overclocking it and then selling it.
Well,
So
and think of this too. When cargo comes on, that also brings in the pirating aspect. Because in all actuality, there are no pirates right now. You know,
well,
well, okay, no. Yeah, you can FPS and play the pirate role, but until you have
right.
something that you can, like, you need booty. Let's admit, pirates need booty.
Yay!
Swear jar. But you know what I'm saying?
Oh, booty,
It
come
it
on.
it brings in a whole new playing aspect. We get to transport and make money, and people get to steal it. It brings in a whole new game mechanic. So I'm with you. Persistence and cargo, first two things, and I want shopping too because I just want to buy clothes.
Yeah,
I want individuality.
I'm not so much into fashion. I mean, I played Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I got my character looking like I wanted to make, and that took a while to do. But I mean, for character creation is gonna be a pain in the butt. I almost said the other word in this game. Can you imagine what all the details we're gonna have? So gotta be interesting. And I'm always awful at character creating because it takes me 30 minutes and the character doesn't look
Right.
right.
I got you. I got you. Uh, let's go. Let's see the next question. Hey, guys, exclamation point question in chat. We'll bring up a link. Click the link and add your question for either myself or fastcart or both of us, and we will get to them as soon as we can. Fury asks, would I pronounce that Fury, you think?
I had no clue. Good
PH with the F?
guess.
Anyway, he asks, what is your best guess on what's going to be shown at CitizenCon? And
He said,
his guess is Squadron 42.
yeah, and that's a good reasonable guess. It either cross the finger. They're either going to release Squadron 42 at Citizen Con, or they're going to give a date, a solid date that they'll have to keep to in Citizen Con. Like, I mean, they say they had a commercial last year, 2016, so it could be December 31st for all we know. But at
Right,
Citizen Con, we'll probably get a date for Squadron 42, and
right.
maybe let's say announce Star Citizen 2017, or maybe they have a quarter for Star Citizen.
Right on. No doubt. Definitely some Squadron 42 stuff. That is their main focus right now. And by the way they talk about it, it seems like it's moving along great. So let's go. Hellcat Leet asked a question. What are your thoughts about the Vandal ship key from the new Squadron 42 video?
Have you seen that?
Yes, Sword
Yeah.
Key is amazing.
Yeah, and it's the heart of the ship. If you take it out, the ship no longer. Oh, it's all my. It no longer operates. And,
By the way, spoilers. Sorry, guys, spoilers.
oh, ooh, yeah, good point. Well,
It's. I
it's
mean,
not
but
really.
it's video.
If they put a video out of it itself, it's basically a trailer. So I think we're saving out to talk about it
Right.
just a bit. But as far as the key, when I thought, I know it's not finished or finalized, so I think they'll add more decoration, put runes, stuff, they'll just make it more ornate and stuff like that. But
Yes.
I think it'll be cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's going to be fantastic. And Andy Serkis, I mean, get out of here. The motion capture king of this century. Fastcart, what is going to be your main goal? Ketchup Ninja asks.
Yeah, I kind of already hinted at that. I'll be mostly industrial. If you played EVE Online, I'll be a Care Boy. That's something new. But no, I'll be a Care Bear, and I'll be focusing on selling stuff and manufacturing, and yeah, and depending on how mining actually turns out, like mining as it is, I mean not as it is, but when they announced the Orion, they gave the specifics of what they expect mining to be like. It's a little bit too in depth for me, or too complex.
Right.
I mean, I know you don't want to just hit the button and sit there and mine. I can get that. Something you want something more complex than that. I think it just went a little bit too far.
Right. But you can still mine by yourself. You just won't get the yield you can get with a crew.
Exactly, and that's why I'm hoping for a mini miner, and maybe they'll have like a mini what do you call them, refinery,
Right.
and you can put those two together. You can hire a crew to work the refinery or work the miner,
Right.
and you can be either one of those ships. Do it that way. So yes,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Uh oh god. I can't pronounce this name. Base Pixad.
please speaks.
He speaks. Okay. What aspect attracts you to Star Citizen the most?
I like the open world. Um, like I said, I came from EVE Online, and they had a sandbox. The thing with EVE Online is that it was too griefer friendly. It
Yeah.
was
Yep.
too unforgiving, and it just wasn't for me. I played the game for 3 years because I mean at the time there weren't that many other sci-fi or space MMOs out there at the time, so it had its niche. So, but for me, it's like yeah, um, I know there's you can't say excuse me completely free from griefers in First Citizen, but just give me like some peace of mind
Yeah.
that I can mine in peace for a little while, not have to worry about getting blown up.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And you know what? I played Eve for about 9 months.
Oh my God, it's fire spikes.
Yeah, Fire Spikes is all over you, dude. For 9 months, I played Eve, and you know what I did the entire time?
Yes.
I mined the
Mm-hmm.
entire time, and I made a crap ton of money in that game.
No,
But I didn't.
he's saying fire speaks, it's fire spikes.
Oh, Fire Spike. Oh, we're doing this again, Fire Spikes? Are we doing this again? I forgot. He has aliases. Hold on.
Right.
Fire Spikes. It's French. That's the French version. Ah, thank you, Fire Spikes. Now I know. And you know what's funny is he'll do like 6 or 8 of these. So next question is from Vengeful. Fast Cart, what role will you play with your main character when Star Citizen launches? A lot of the same on the same lines as far as
Yeah.
questions.
I mean, like, as far as when the game launches, like, I had the 10 for the chairman question. He was asked, "What song will you play when you get into your first ship and fly out with it, and when the game launches?" And his choice was Kenny Loggins from Iron from what can't think of the name now. It's the popular Kenny Loggins song.
The Top Gun song?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
what's the name of it? I'm derping.
Venus
Just tell us
Fe-
in
yeah,
chat.
Venus Feather used it for his Top Gun video.
Yeah, so
Danger Zone. Damn
he
it.
Chris Robert, yeah. So Chris Robert said he was using that song on his first run. On the bass, this past Tuesday, I found that song to be the Superman theme from Superman 1. And I'm not sure which ship I'll take. It might be if I Hornet or a combat ship, it'll probably be a combat ship, but I'm gonna fly out using that and just explore and have fun in the universe for a while before I get down to business.
Yep. And
So,
for me, I'm gonna play it safe because do you know the first, especially I'll say week, you are not gonna be safe. Everyone is gonna want to just kill everything they see. So I'm gonna stay in very high sec space and
yeah,
run like
like
miniature cargo missions.
some plays.
Yeah, I'm not leaving the system, and I'm gonna run real small little missions and make a bunch of money, and stay very very local because shit's gonna be real. When this game launches, people are gonna be just dying to get their teeth into a nice juicy cargo ship.
So I have a question for you. When the game launches, or when you go out, are you going to be in a small ship that is expendable that you can replace, but you may
Yes.
lose some health on your life or the death of a I want to say death of a sail, but your death of a character, or you're going to use something that's like big and bulky that keep you safe, like a
Uh,
miniature.
I think what I'm gonna do at first is stay very local with and only with my org, and I'm teamed up with a couple other orgs for security and stuff. I think we'll go out in large groups, and that's the way that's the game's designed around large groups, and that's the way to stay safe. If you take your little hull A out into space, you are toast, people.
Well,
Watch your ass.
even if you take a whole E,
Oh, especially if you take a
if
holy.
you
Oh
have
my god.
you have someone that has a big enough org, they can take that ship down too. So
Yes, absolutely. Someone asked a good question up here.
yeah, I'm sorry too.
Doom Centurion asked, so do anyone else think that mining and repair, and my chat moved, damn it, my chat moved. Mining and repair, refueling, and something else make it possible to avoid civilization basically forever. And no, you're definitely gonna have to take some stops uh,
Yeah, you don't have
and
infinite
sell.
food. Yeah, I mean you don't have infinite cargo,
Right.
and there's no telling whether or not they go the EVE Online route where you can like have a cargo container that has a big or whatever. I don't see them going that way. So I think whatever you pick up, you have to carry back and forth
Yeah.
for a
You'll
while.
have to stop in, even though you can refuel and you can repair. Just because you mine and refine doesn't mean you're going to have parts that you need for the repair. So your repair ships are going to have to go in. You're going to have to re up on food and water and a whole bunch of other stuff. So no, and Crush Boss, literally, safety in numbers, absolutely. Next,
But a question I saw was Theandro. I don't know if that's pronounced
yes, Andrew.
correctly, but he said will GHG members get discount on your wares fast card? I'm like 1%.
1% of work. We'll take sold. 1%. So we got someone here asking a question. His name is Fast Spikes.
Getting very, very crowded.
Doom Centurion, thank you for the follow, sir. How do you see yourself in the verse? All right, we're getting a lot of these questions that well, people don't know
Well,
what other people are asking. So
yeah, I know. But he might be thinking like character creation, like maybe how you look.
there you
Probably
go.
not. Probably not. But I try to make characters that look like a heroic version of me. Like you see, I played Star Wars: The Republic. My character is African American, has a beard. He's like type. He's body type 2, and what that means is like he's like a football player. He has a football player type of body. So something like that probably what I'll be going for.
Right on. I'm gonna play the mid-sized, chubby, gray-headed guy that's been through a lot of crap, and I'm not gonna do anything but shoot people in the face if they mess with me because I'm too old to deal with all the punks. Just like in real life.
Get off my lawn!
Yeah, that ball's mine, you punks. So Diabolus, I don't know who that guy is. Diabolus asks, "What are your plans in the PU fast cart? Hauling, fighting, racing, etc."
No fighting. I mean, I was trying to avoid like okay. Let me. When you said fighting, you have to differentiate between space combat and FPS. I'll be trying to avoid FPS like the plague if possible. But I'm stuck with that. I mean, like I play one-handed, so it's like the last FPS I played was like Jedi Knight, like way like I think that was in the '90s, and I was able to help. No, that's not true. I played Mass Effect. I'm sorry. I played Mass Effect, but I played a Bionic because I was able to use the magic powers or the Force or whatever you want to call it, and I was able to use that instead of using the gun.
Right.
But there's no option for that in Third Citizen, as far as we know. So I'll be trying to avoid FPS like I play. But as far as ship combat and stuff like that, I'll be doing a little bit. I mean, mostly PvE, not so much PvP.
Right on.
And yeah, hauling and selling my wares to the merchantmen. And I don't know if I'm doing some racing. I recently upgraded the ship that I won last week from you to Alex. Thank you for the ship, by the way.
Right on.
I upgraded that to the Gamma.
Awesome.
So I have a racing ship now. And I don't know how much racing are we doing. Maybe a little bit.
Miss GHG has a new gamma.
Nice.
Miss GHG, where did your gamma come from? Huh?
Uh-oh,
Yeah.
look at the chat.
No, she's over there. She's over there eating. She's eating. She don't want to talk with her mouth open. Mr. Herlock.
Hold on a moment. I gotta give a quick shout out to Geo Get Money. I see him in the chat now.
Geo's here.
Yeah. So if you haven't been paying attention to Twitter, Geo he got me good yesterday. He was trying to buy a CitizenCon ticket, and he asked what website it's going to be on, what the like, and I told him that helping him with that, and told him don't use store credit at all. Use a credit card or use PayPal. Don't try to use store credit. They'll just slow you down and you may not be able to get a ticket in time. So the CitizenCon ticket sale came around 22 minutes, but they were selling pretty slowly in the last 10 or 5 minutes. So I think pretty much anyone who was there anyway, they overslept or couldn't get up at the right time, had a chance to buy it.
Right.
Sent a tweet saying that he missed it, he didn't get a ticket. So I'm like, so what happened? Did the credit card get declined? I sent him a link to customer service, and I was ready to pull some favors. He was like, we got to get Geo a ticket to go to CitizenCon. It just wouldn't be right if he's not there. I was going to go so far as make a Sally Brothers commercial saying for $45 or for less than a cup of coffee per day, you can get a nerd a CitizenCon ticket. Like I was
Gio.
trying to get through all this stuff in my head, and then the son, I almost cursed, the son of a gun came out and said, "Oh, I'm just joking. I got my ticket."
Ah, Gio. Me and Gio's
You
gonna
went a
hang
little bit
out.
too long on that. So I have a question for you, Gray. No, Gray head again, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so are you familiar with DJ Night?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say we're at CitizenCon, no, on like maybe the Friday or Saturday before the Sunday for CitizenCon, the event. You have DJ Night, Maya, You'll Get Money, and me. We decided to see whatever blockbuster movie is playing at the time, just to have some fun. Which one of us you think will talk the most in the theater?
I'm gonna go. Gio would be pissed off and hollering at the movie.
Exactly. There's only one correct answer, and that was it. I can just imagine him just throwing up in the credits of all, and he take out the four local for his pocket, pop, drinking. I'm like, you're gonna be looking at him, just, oh Lord, he's gonna start, isn't he?
Here it comes.
So, and like during the middle of the movie, he's gonna be like, we'll have that intense scene to say, this is better than Line of Defense. And by that point, he's gonna have like three or four local cans on the floor. Like, where he getting these cans from?
Gio got spots. That's
And then
all.
at the movie finally ends, he's gonna say, "Star Citizen for life." And
Right
by the
on.
time we just started ignoring him by that time.
I think everyone does. Gio, hey, me and you gonna hang out, Gio. We are gonna hang out at CitizenCon, bro. That's all there is to it. What isn't better than LOD? Uh, you got a point, Doom. Let's head over to the next question. Here is from I think Fury is how you pronounce that. If an Aurora is launched at a large ship with its shields down, such as a Starfare, can it get lodged in its hull, opening it up to the vacuum of space? Operation Honeybee.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Okay, Cold Breach.
yeah, I mean, if both ships have their shields down, kamikaze is a thing. It's a thing now in the PU. So, but if
My question for that is that I'm not sure if it'll cause a Hobie to just blow up the ship outright. Because if you hit like one of the fuel tanks,
oh
it'll
lord,
just
yeah,
blow up. It'll just blow. So it depends on where you hit it. If you hit like maybe the bridge
yeah,
or the cockpit or something like that, maybe it'll stay intact. But I think it'll be a close call that it just won't blow up outright.
yeah. If you hit one of those fuel tanks, it's gonna be over. Geo asks, Gray, you got a ticket? Yes, sir. I got two. Me and Miss Gray are going. It's Miss Gray's birthday, so I'm very
And
excited. It's gonna be awesome. And fast cards.
I birthday.
Yep, absolutely.
Mhm.
Thoughtful Wanderer is going to bed. Have a good night, Thoughtful Wanderer. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I really appreciate it. This question is from Firecart. He asked,
That's got to be fire spikes.
"Oh no, that's a different guy that called Firecart."
Okay.
Fastcart, being a member of so many communities, do you ever see yourself as a community ambassador? Well, me first. Yes, Fastcart is definitely a community ambassador. People like Fastcart underscore test and actually quite a few. I don't want to name just names, but quite a
Right.
few of these mods are so spread out.
Because as soon as you start naming names, you're gonna
I'll
be
forget someone. I'll get and yeah, piss them off.
but I never thought of myself as an ambassador. Like, I mean, I try to be someone who puts his best foot forward for the community. I try not to be someone who like if someone says something negative about Star Citizen or like not like Macri OP had typically put a lot of Star Citizen articles out. I looked at the comments. I'm not saying like I'm not one who like insult the someone who's against Star Citizen. I try to be more informative.
Yes.
But like Ben Ratnick a couple of RTVs ago said that it's great that we have such passionate backers, but sometimes they can go a little overboard when they perceive
Yep.
negativity.
They be here comes the swear jar. They become dicks. And that is not a way to make the community better. Granted, they're passionate, but you can't be a dick about it. You know what I'm saying?
not just making the community better, keep bringing people inside the
Right.
community. You want to be inclusive, not exclusive.
Yes.
So
And Proxus, you know you're one of my favorites, buddy. See, that's why I didn't want to name names, Fast Cart, right there. See? Ah, damn it. Dickish. What's up, Lyrium? But yes, Lyrium, and that's the thing. Sometimes I even catch myself writing a comment to someone back on my YouTube channel, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. And I'll back up and I'll go, you are entitled to your opinion, but you're speaking falsely about the game. You're not speaking with facts. You're speaking with passion, and I'm not going to do that. Here
and
are the facts.
some people don't know the difference between fact and opinion.
Right.
So a lot of people speak about opinion and like it's fact, and you got to be careful about that too.
Right. Right.
And I just want to say, good Gio Good Money made me laugh. He says, "I'm a big dick then."
Yeah. Absolutely. And you know what though? Geo is known for that. He is our community dick. And everyone
He may be a
loves
dick,
him for
but
that.
he's our dick.
That's right. Everyone loves him for that. Crush Boss, I heard you are the worst mod ever. That's what I've heard. WTF has told me that like a lot. So I don't know. I'm just hearing this from him. You know, I'm just joking. I love Crush. Crush Boss is one of my favorites. I like him way better than Proxus. And I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I'm sorry. No, I love everybody the same.
Not quite the same. I'm pretty sure Miss GAT has a special place in your heart.
Yeah, okay. Just a little.
See, I'm trying to get you some bonus points, man.
Oh, dude, I worship the ground my wife walks on. She knows that. And that's just how it is. And I think every husband should be that way, and every wife should be that way about their husband too. And if you're not, get divorced. That's how it is. It should be not 50-50, it should be 100-100. I'm not going to give marriage advice, guys, but if you want to be married for a long time, I mean, after you go gray, get fat, and still be in love, 100-100, not 50-50. Let's go to the next one. No more marital advice, but if y'all would like that, message me after the show, and I'll tell you how to stay married for 25 years and be happy at the same time. There's a lot of people that's been married for 50 years and fucking hate their wife. Swear jar, but I'm just saying. I can tell you how to be happy. And it's two simple words.
You don't want social
Yes,
advice from me. I'm the last person to tell you.
I'll tell you.
My best pickup line is, "Girl, you're so fine. I would drink your bath water."
That's about 1971. Yeah. I got you, Fast Card. Here's my free advice to all you guys out there. Perfect marriage? Yes, dear. Memorize those two words. You will get far. I'll just do that for my wife because I know she's listening. All right, Ketchup Ninja asks, Gray, be honest. You will be hungover for a week and you'll love it.
I think you're talking about Citizen Khan, maybe.
I think he is too. Yes, you're right, Ketchup Ninja. Slow Trolley asks, how much time will you spend collecting and managing data for the spreadsheet? And do you ever have help with it?
I think it's saying, do you spend time? It depends. Like in the very beginning, I spent to get this chart up and running. I was at it for 4 days because I was if you go to the original chart compared to my chart, I had to decide on the colors, the format, stuff like that. So I had to research some of the packages that were no longer offered. I missed some, and I try to be as accurate as possible. So I went on Reddit, Google, asked INN, the base. So I mean, as far as the chart goes, I have a lot of input and help in that way. But as far as the chart itself, I'm the only one who has access to it, which means that's my password. But yeah, and so whenever I do get help, I really want to give credit where credit is due. Like just recently, on the first page of the chart, the first sheet, I have Pliable and Hangar Ready, and I didn't realize that I kept the Andromeda and the Freelancer as Hangar Ready instead of changing them to Flight Ready, because it slipped my mind. I didn't notice that was still there, and someone pointed that out to me on Reddit. And I would love to give credit where credit is due. I said thanks to him for pointing that out on the Reddit thread. But if I start giving credit to everyone,
right,
that thing will be like 1,000 lines long.
right.
So,
yeah. I hear you. Noah Foa asked a question. Exclamation question will give you a link, and you can pop the question in there. But I'll go ahead and get your question now. Does CIG have a plan to combat friends duplicating ships by stealing them and getting a new one from insurance? Yeah, there's going to be a waiting period for insurance claims, and the stolen ship is going to have an ID on it. So if you fly around in it, the advocacy and the UEE and all that, they're going to take you out because you're in a stolen ship. So you're not going to just be able to replicate and just get claim after claim after claim. Trust me, they have a system in place.
And also, there's no telling how long it'll take a ship to be the credit from the whatever ship you lost will be able to be claimable. Like maybe the first time you lose a ship, it'll be an hour, and the second time, if you lose it within a certain period, maybe like within 24 hours, it'll take longer.
Yeah.
So probably there's all sorts of stuff they can do to prevent that from happening.
Yeah, and they got to, or the economy will be butt kiss.
And
They
and
have
and,
to.
and as far as when the game launches, not everything will be perfect because players are inventive or innovative, as that's your word, and like they come up with things they never thought of. So they have to like put in protection code for stuff that they not even possible right now. So
Yep. And they're gonna do that. They're smart guys. They've been around the block. This isn't their first rodeo.
yeah.
So Fury asks, do you think there should be AI within the game lore? How do you think it would be implemented? If fastcart, if you don't mind, may I take this one first?
Okay.
CIG has said that they're not going to do a lot of AI, like droids and stuff like that.
So
Me
actually,
personally,
side note, droid is trademarked by Star Wars, so you can't use that word anyway.
Lucas does have the word droid trademarked. You're absolutely right. Android actually have to use that for their phone and get the trademark. You're absolutely right. So, like that, let's say Star Wars droids. They've already said they're not going to do that. I hate that plan. I hate that idea. I would love to have some type of AI. We are going to have like repair bots and stuff like that, but not AI. I would love to have one of my NPCs because I'm going to have multiple packages and I'm going to have my AI, my NPC crew. I would like to have a single AI. I would love to have my C3PO, not an R2. That's what I consider like a repair bot, like a C3PO.
Well, we'll have repair drones, and
Yeah.
mining drones.
Right, but I want a C3PO.
Okay.
And I know that they've said it over and over that we're not going to have AI. I don't understand that because we are so far in the future. It's
29, yeah.
it's going to happen. Give me a freaking please.
What they should do, I'll give my answer after saying that, is that they could probably put something into the lore, like maybe 2400. They tried to put AI into the environment, but something screwed up and it killed a lot of people and stuff like that. And that's why AI is banned outright in the game. They could probably do something like that.
Absolutely.
But I'm with you. I like the idea of an AI and in the game. Like that's something voice attack is perfect for.
Yes.
Like maybe you can't they won't have it in the game, but you can still have your own immersive AI outside the game. It's just third party right in the game itself.
Yes. And Diablo's just donated $1 so he could say, Gray wants a sex bot. Thank you. This is what my mods do, Fastcart. Maybe I should hire you.
I'm available.
I love Diablos. He's one of my favorites. Only because he's entertaining and he's Aussie. Boom, said it right off the bat, Diablos, just like that. Uzi. And you don't use S's, Fastcart, you use Z's. He's got on my butt like 100 times. Mailman32 asks, which video card corp do you think will help optimize the game? AMD or NVIDIA? So far, AMD has worked with them, but not, I don't think it's...
That's not actually true. They're both supported of Star Citizen. We just hear more about AMD because they're the AMD ship. But
yes. That's what I was going to say is AMD got involved early and offered a ship with their new cards. But if you think about it, they want it to work for everything. This is a game that has to work for multiple setups. So they wouldn't restrict themselves to having a single manufacturer. That would be dumb.
Right. And if you want to get more into the business aspect, NVIDIA does have more of the market share at the moment, but they're new
and better cards. Sorry, I was an AMD fanboy for 15 years, and my first NVIDIA card blew me away.
Yeah, for full disclosure, I am video card agnostic. I just pick whatever
The best
fit
card.
my budget and had the most power for what I want to do at the time. So, but it just happened to be that Nvidia has been my last three video cards. But that may change coming in with the new generation of card.
Right.
I am Intel a fanboy, so
Yes, me too. Yeah. My buddy Indario runs an AMD, and I have never ran an AMD CPU ever in my life. The only thing I hear is they run a little hot, and they haven't really changed their technology for a long time. Nvidia for life, get money. I'm with you there. I was an AMD fanboy for so long. Even when I got my Omega, I was like, oh, I'm AMD, AMD. I saw someone playing on a 980 Ti, and that was flipping blown away.
I have a 970 for the win.
Me
Like
too.
it's overclocked to
Yep.
almost a 980 speed, but it's like half the price.
Yep. That's the exact same one I got. And everyone flipped biscuits when it was, oh, four gigs of memory, but only 3.5 work. Pfft, get the hell out of here. It's awesome, dude. I love my 970. Works beautifully. And someone just asked over here in Discord, if you would like to donate to the Miss GHG Sitcon Fund, the tip jar down below is what works. It's in the blocks down there. Just to bring that up, someone had mentioned it over there in Discord. Gizra, the Destroyer, asks, how do you pronounce my name? Grizrak. It's Vandal. And if you haven't watched the Andy Serkis video, you need to. They have the Vandal language done now. It sounds very Klingon-ish.
It's very guttural. Yeah,
Yes.
Klingon. Yeah, that's a good word to.
Grizrak, the
I
Destroyer.
say Grizik.
Well, that
Oh
doesn't
no,
sound
there's
as
no
dramatic.
Gizik.
It doesn't sound that dramatic. I think it's Gizrak, the Destroyer. And with a lot of spit and phlegm that I don't have right now.
Don't get it all over your camera, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I keep my camera real high, but it's all over my mic now. Grizrock, thank you so much for that question. That's a beautiful breakup of the questions. Crab Cultist asks, will you follow any in-game religion? Ooh, that's a good question.
Have they released any information about religion in the game in the lore so far?
No, but there is a org archetype that is religious. So you could have community-built religions in the game. That's crazy.
Sandbox, yeah.
I'm not, there's two things I don't talk about on my streams, and I ask people not to talk about it in chat, and that's politics and religion, because all wars are started mostly religion and politics, and I don't like word wars. But this is a good question, because this could happen, and you could have a spiritual cleansing of sort, like a genocide with a group of religious fanatics. That would be an amazing game.
Or you can go the complete opposite way and have Jedi followers and throw citizens.
Right. Or like Gio Money says, I already worship Christ Roberts. Yes, you do.
Yeah, oh man, that's a definite. That's going to be in game. Christ Roberts worshiper. That's going to be in game day one.
We need to start that org tonight.
All right, are you going to be the Pope, or are you going to be? You can be the Pope.
Okay, I'll be the Pope. Pope just sits on the throne with a big fancy hat and waves at people. Everyone else behind him. Yeah.
Do you get money? What position would you want to be in that organization?
He'd be like the guard that stands out in front of the Pope that hacks people in the face with an axe if they try to touch the Pope. Gio, if anyone tries to touch me, hack them in the face with an axe, if you don't mind.
No, in my opinion, he could be the hype man. The hype man. Saying,
oh, yeah. He could be my little John. Yeah. Whoa, Gio, we are going to have so much fun at sitcom, bro. You don't even know. If I had Christ Roberts org, but they shut it down. What?
Oh, really?
That's bull crap.
So you kind of sort of already have an answer there.
Oh, this is getting good. Theangel said he's going to convert his Endeavor as a Pope mobile so I can sit in a big bubble. Yes! Dude, this is locked. I want to be Pope GHG with a big fancy hat in an Endeavor with the bubble with Gio talking about, yeah, it's Pope time. Oh, this is going to be fucking fantastic, Square Jar.
But back to the question. I mean, that's sort of answer it because if they already got rid of that org for being like that, maybe they have already had something in place or some kind of rule that they have a you can't be this for your org or you have some kind of
Yeah.
guideline.
I wonder if it was deleted by the actual users though, because I don't see them deleting something like that because it's org and you can do what you want, and if they're censoring like that, that would piss me off.
Well, Gio Goodman said but they got shut down. They shut it down. I'm pretty sure he meant CIG shut it down. I don't think he meant the players themselves, but I
Who
don't know.
knows? Who knows? Vengeful asks, other than the Banu Merchantman, what is your favorite ship, Fastcart?
MIS freelancer, but you can't fly it yet. And I have it in my hangar, but I can't fly it. I love the idea of a missile boat, and I
Yeah.
played LucasArts video game. There's X-wing and stuff like that. And the missile boat was always my go-to thing.
Cool.
So yeah, I mean, I've even tried the Gladiator, but as far as firepower go, at the time when I was buying it for free fire, the Super Hornet was more my style, it was more tanky. It felt more comfortable for me. But yeah, I like pretty much. There isn't a ship in Star Citizen that I hate.
Right.
I have ships that I like least favorite, and that'll be the Cutlass. No offense to any Cutlass brand. I don't hate it, like I said. Don't send me flame mail or anything like that. But it just doesn't do it for me.
Right. Right.
And Star Citizen has a lot of beautiful like. I actually think the blade looks good, but it's not something I want to buy.
Right.
Not just for the price. It's just something that it's another combat ship, and I already have quite a few of those. But I mean, it looks beautiful as far as I can tell.
Right. And I'm the same. I don't. I mean, there's ships that I don't have and that I won't ever have, but I'm the same way. And mine is I don't even have to say it's the freelancer max, but
But the
the
Starfair is up there for you though. Is it second place now?
um the Starfare has always been one of my favorites, but there again, my go-to ship is going to be the Max, 100%. It's to me, it's a perfect balance of everything that I want for my playstyle. And on that note, Vengeful also asked, "What is your favorite ship manufacturer?" Mine is Misk, no doubt
Miss,
about it.
miss.
See,
My second favorite is RSI.
yep.
I like the way the constellation works.
See, okay, the RSI is cool, but I think, for me, my next favorite would be Aegis, just because they're very beautiful. They're very flowy ships.
Hmm.
But I can totally get the RSI thing. The next question comes from Not Fire Spikes. So I'm not sure who it's from, but it's not from Fire Spikes. Who is someone from the community CIG that you'd love to meet face to face?
We had this conversation the other night, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
You go first.
I can't wait to meet Alexis and Ben. Those are, and don't get me wrong. There's a shit ton of people from CIG that I can't wait to hopefully even just shake their hands and say hi. Mark Skelt. I don't know. I'm not gonna say names. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
But Ben and Alexis, I would love my wife and I to be able to take Ben and Alexis out to lunch. I know it's not going to happen. They're going to be very busy around that time, but my favorites.
So my turn is I'm not sure how I can do this without being creepy because I know my older gentleman, but I I enjoy watching Trey Hyper. I mean, she's really is a geek type personality. She's adorable when she's doing the lore stuff on
Yes.
ATV. So yeah, I'm interested in meeting her. I'm afraid that I'll be. I'm not one of the. I can't. I haven't met anyone that maybe Star Trek, partly because I haven't met anyone famous really. But I'm afraid I'll be speechless if I meet her.
Right, and when she did those lore videos, she pegged them. Pegged them. Super good.
You're not
But,
getting any argument from me.
but you're still creepy.
Yeah, can't really avoid that.
It's all good. Mailman32 asks us, are you going to try and get Teller on your show at some point? Absolutely. Teller seems to be a tad private. I love Teller. Matter of fact, I chat with Teller very often on Skype. If he would like to be on my show, I would love to have him on the show. I have not asked him. You know what? Maybe I should get off my ass and ask him, because we chat a lot. y'all know him and I share a lot of information. Actually, he shares more than me than I share with him. He is super good at figuring out CryEngine. Super good.
Gio said, "I can't wait to meet Christ Roberts and bow to him in person."
Oh, that'd be great. Actually, get down and start bowing.
If you do that, Gio, make sure someone records it and put it on YouTube for us.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
Yes. Oh, and there's a quote for you. I want Xylo bad. Xylo. We're gonna get Xylo on the show. Wanderer04 asks, do you think a ship option for a remote that can disable or detonate the ship that the owner can trigger when the ship is stolen is a good idea? Sure.
Full detonation when someone steals a ship.
Sure.
The problem is hacking will be a thing in this game. So with that in mind, what if someone hacked the ship, make it detonate it while you're the one that's inside it? That'll be a good assassination plot device. So
Ooh.
I'm not sure. I mean, I can see things around.
That's a good point.
Around these things.
That's a really good freaking point. I was gonna say, yeah, it's a great idea, but you're right. Someone hack into your system and detonate your. Well, we already have self-destruct though. Maybe it would just trigger the self-destruct, and that could be hacked.
One system could be more penetrable. Oh God, sorry. One system could be more penetrable than the other. So I mean,
they usually are. They usually are.
Yeah, like so. Maybe self-destruct would be something so ingrained that it's like protected. It's not hackable. But the other thing is.
Very true. Exclamation point question in chat, guys, if you'd like to ask myself or fastcart a question. Exclamation point FC in chat if you would like to see the links that are associated with Mr. Fastcart. And we will get on to the next one. Air Pikes.
I wonder who that is.
Air Pikes, another new guy. Air Pikes.
Yeah.
Would you like to be known and recognized all over the verse, or do you want to be low key? Good question.
I'll try to take this one first because you went first last time. It depends. Well known for what? That's my thing. Like if I'm known as a good merchantman who always keeps his word, or like is honorable for business, trade, and deals, stuff like that, then yes.
That would be good for business.
If someone like hacks something, like that's another thing. Hack maybe that can make a good name bad. Who knows? But yes, I would probably want to be more famous than not infamous at all.
Yes. Absolutely. I try to permit you fire spikes. I don't know. I guess apparently I don't know how. I tried. If someone could permit fire spikes, please, for me.
I'm not a mod. I almost typed it
in. Mystery Caller asks, you should totally interview that fire spikes guy. He seems pretty cool and funny. That's a good idea. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna think about that.
And he finished the question with a question mark, not a period to make it a question.
Yes, he's pretty cool and funny. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind, Mystery Caller. Thank you for that question type statement. Mailman32 asks, what fantastic beer are you drinking this fine evening? I am back on some Yingling Black and Tan. I'm on my last one. I only had 3 beers for tonight, and I am on my last one. Fastcart is drinking
I got Kool-Aid right here.
Yes, a wonderful brew of Kool and Aid. It's a mixed drink. I grew up.
I haven't had any since I've been on air, but yeah.
I tell you right now, I grew up on Kool-Aid. I love me some Kool-Aid.
What was your favorite flavor?
The red. You know, they talk about colors.
Same thing. You know,
yeah.
People
like, oh, I like this, but not this. Dude, it's the color that tricks your mind into thinking all these different flavors. I like red.
Like the one I have, it's not great. It's purple.
That's right. It's purple drink.
Yoga Money says, typical black man at Fastcart.
It's the total truth, though, man.
You should have been here from the beginning, because I told him before I got here, I had chicken and watermelon before I got on stream.
You missed it. And see, I'm from the South. I have chopped up watermelon in my fridge, and my wife makes the best fried chicken. It's totally different down here. The chicken and watermelon is like our staple. If you don't like watermelon, you're a dumbass. It's like the best fruit in the world.
Okay, I have to ask. So because you said that, you might have just earned a black card.
Yeah. Oh, I've got the black card. I
Okay.
I was born and raised in the ghetto. I'm not shy about it, and I don't care. And it's funny that people talk about all these stereotypes, and I'm like, wait a minute, that sounds like me. Wait, what? I say, fuck a stereotype. If you don't like fucking watermelon, you're dumb. Oh, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. My bad. Noah Foa.
I stopped noticing at this point.
Yeah. Noah Foa asked, "Do you think we will get planet-side jobs?"
Be bad
Sergeant Gamble is hosting us. What? The
Hey,
Gamble
Sergeant
is
Gamble.
in the house. What's up, partner? Thank you, Sergeant Gamble. You know we love
I'll
you.
be in my bunk.
And that
And
was
Adam
a great
Zeddy
stream.
donated $10. Thank you, Adam Zeddy. Thank you very much, my friend.
I just want to say that was a great stream for Sergeant Jammer last night.
Oh,
We broke the man, but
you know what I did? I didn't get to
It was
watch,
weird.
so I watched the replay today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, it sucks because he was playing music in the background and it got muted. Some of it got muted.
Oh,
And
really?
I was like,
that's
no.
unfortunate.
It was pissing me off.
Hey, Night Rider.
Hey, Handicap Nation is just followed.
Oh, hey, Handicap Nation.
Handicapable, capable, handicapable Nation. Sorry.
Yeah, handicapable. That's Star, Awakening Star. She's a test member. Hey,
Awesome.
so here's the thing. So me and Stars, a handicapable nation, we're thinking of starting a new org called the Crips because she's in a wheelchair too. So
Nice.
if she's able to go to CitizenCon, you know, the news organizations think the Crips are coming in town. The Crips are coming in town. And
Right.
we're gonna have like a whole army of people in wheelchairs rolling down the Chicago.
Hey, you know what's funny is everyone that's following. Thank you so much, Adam, Zeddy, Noah, Foa, Mailman32, Drugger, Handicapable Nation. Thank you all for the follows, guys. It means a lot to me. And welcome to the show. You know what's funny is Hell Fast Cart is my buddy Timmy. He's got a busted up back and leg and stuff, and his tag is Crip One. And I think it's great. And they almost didn't give it to him because they thought it might be gang related. And he has a handicap tab and all of this, and he's got a big jacked up truck. And people get mad as hell at him because he parks in handicap parking. And then he gets out, and he's got a pretty good limp and all this. And people are all mad. They're like, "Oh crap, he is handicapped."
Yeah. I don't have a car or anything like that, so I don't have that experience. But my
You got your
brother
cart.
has a disability, and he looks normal, but he had I don't say what he has or anything like that. But yeah, people are like that when he gets out of the car too. I'm pretty sure.
Right on. And that's just how it is. And I hate it when there's like there was a woman that got out and she had an actual artificial leg. She had her leg blown off in Iraq or Afghanistan, I'm not sure.
Okay.
And someone was yelling at her, you're not handicapped, parking in handicap. And she lifted her pants leg up and she said, actually, I'm missing a leg and I'm, apologize that it makes you angry. And this lady was on her cart, but only because she was overweight.
Let's be bad guys.
And she's like, oh, and I guess your handicap is you eat. I apologize. And if you go to Walmart down here in the South, you see it all the time. And these people
Let's be bad
think
guys.
they're handicapped, but the actuality is they're just overweight and they don't feel like walking.
There
Oh.
are some people. There is a group trying to get obesity labeled as a disability.
Right. And you know what? There is a small percentage of them that it's not part. It's actually a physiological problem they have, and it's not just because they eat a lot. But
There's
there's a
this
lot
one-
of them that are just fat.
I saw this one thing like 5 years ago. This woman was trying to gain weight, lose weight, and whatever she did didn't work. Make a long story short, it turned out she had a tumor in her belly. It weighed a lot,
Right.
and I mean, the difference between her weight and the tumor, it was the tumor the whole time. So I can't imagine how someone must feel
Yeah.
trying to lose weight, doing everything you can, and it turns out it would be beyond your ability to do anything about it.
Right.
So someone discovered that.
Absolutely. Thank you everyone for the hosts, amazing Skyhawk and everyone else that just hosted, and Captain Richard. Thank you for the donation, sir.
Let's be bad guys.
So
Hey,
how much
Jack-
did you know that?
Dragon Diabolus is now hosting us. Thank you, Dragon Diabolus.
Oh yeah, 163 now. Well, I might be late.
Oh yeah, 168 on the Star Citizen Fund. Thank you very much, guys. I am taking Miss Gray to CitizenCon, and it's her birthday, so it's gonna be awesome. Thank you, guys. 194 days to go. We are hoping for a little help, and that's awesome. Thank you so much for the donation, Captain Richard. You are an amazing man. And your streams are
Shiny.
flipping amazing.
Let's be bad guys.
Oh, he's gonna be yeah. You should. I'm sorry. You should have seen him at Citizen Con. He was insane.
Oh man, and you know what?
I'm sorry. At Pat South.
Pack
Sorry.
South, right?
Yeah.
He has such an amazingly well put together stream. Same as Sergeant Gamble. I watch their streams and I get so frickin'. I'm gonna try to stay out of the swear jar. So frickin' jealous of how well they're put together. You know. But hey, I'm gonna get there, guys. I'm gonna get there one day, and it's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire fastcart. I'm gonna pay him.
Wait.
What am I gonna pay you with?
Shiny.
I just want dental coverage, man. I'm
Dental.
easy.
Dental. I can do dental. All right, dental
Okay.
is in there. Oh, Fall. Thank you for the host, Fall. I appreciate it very much. Would you like to get to the next question?
There's something. There's someone in the chat
I'll
got
be
a
in my
question.
bunk.
Eric ate my parrot. That's an awesome name, by the way.
Yes.
Which role are you looking forward to in Star Citizen, like mining, science, or I think he meant like just regular things, like I said. So for me, it's the manufacturing, science, and mining, but also exploring. I have
Yes.
a beta, the Bang thing,
Yeah, the bang sting.
but I might get a Dura because it has more fuel capability. So I mean, I'll be doing a little bit of everything. The only thing, combat is my lower priority, and especially like I said before, FPS. But just combat, I take a swing at it when I'm bored and stuff like that. But mostly manufacturing, trying to make money. I won't say I'll become the richest mofo in the game, but I'll be probably be one of the top.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, I can't wait for all the little side, let's call them jobs that we can get. Mining's gonna be awesome. Reclaiming's gonna be awesome. Exploration's gonna be great. But there again, I'm one of those guys. I can't wait to sit back in my truck. Tell my security forces, "Hey guys, watch. Port and starboard. Got a blip on the radar, kind of thing." And yes, thank you for the host, brah, Mr. Diablos, and also Dethos. Thank you so much for the donation, sir. I didn't want to interrupt Mr. Fastcart.
Oh, okay.
You have to understand, he is my distinguished guest. Exclamation point question in chat. If you'd like to ask Fastcart a chat, and we're gonna get through all these questions. Supreme Tokyo is hosting us as well.
Oh,
All
thank you,
of
Supreme.
Test, all of Test is here. Test Squadron, best squadron.
Yep.
Or so I hear. I'm not part of it, but guys,
No,
you know,
yeah.
I got mad Test love.
They're pretty good. No, they're awesome.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Oh God, I can't say it. What's the name? Tobijaka. I suck at names. I'm sorry, Tobe. Thank you so much for the donation, sir. You are amazing. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's a regular on test stream. So yeah, I can't say the name either, but I recognize the name.
Good. At least I'm not the only one. I am horrible with names, and I will butcher you to death if you don't have a standard name like Tom, Joe, Fastcart, GHG. Very simple. I only speak 2 languages, English and bad English, and I speak bad English better.
Man, I gotta teach you some ebonics.
I can do that, but I don't want to be rude. Remember what I said, Fastcart? My entire life has been spent in the not so. I'll say the shady part of town.
Okay.
And you should hear my wife when she gets mad. Holy crap!
We've totally. I'll do this as soon as I do this. The Jigga Money. He said when I answered my last question, he said basically everything, huh? No, not quite everything. Like there's a priority list, and there's something that I'll do the least. Like combat will be the least.
Right.
Manufacturing will be the most. So yes, there's a priority in that.
Right on, right on.
The question that I wanted to get to you is, we promised to talk about your tattoos.
It's getting very, very crowded.
Oh, we did. Oh, excuse me. We did talk about the tattoo thing.
But I don't know if you want to do that now. But I've always been curious about
I'll be in my bunk.
like about you basically, like what do your tattoos mean?
All right. Well, Knight Rider, thank you for the donation, sir. High five to Gray Headed Gamer and Fastcart. Fastcart over here. There we go. So first off, my right arm is bare because I want to
I'll be in
find.
my bunk.
Oh crap!
What?
Lodcon donated $105. Please come
Nice.
to LODCon instead of SitCon. You know what? For that, I will go to LODCon. I heard it's going to be amazing, except they're only going to have 2 tickets, and they each cost $7,000 a piece. And then they're going to be buggy, and you won't be able to actually redeem the ticket to get in. But thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much. I've never received a. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That's crazy. Um,
Hey, if this keep on going, we may break you like we broke Sergeant Gamble.
no, there's that was insane. And Sergeant Gamble, I'm not gonna lie, Sergeant Gamble deserved that. He is an entertainer like no other. Not taking away anything from any other Star Citizen streamer, but he is an entertainer more than just a streamer. And my wife and I were talking about it, how he stands up to stream, so he's very mobile and he's very active. Holy shit, he's amazing.
Sergeant Gamble, when we get to CitizenCon, I got to teach you how to do the cabbage patch and the running man.
Oh,
There's the 80 dances, so yeah.
oh yeah.
I'll help you with that.
All right, so I tell you what, let's get to the not so sober questions for
Okay.
you. Mailman32 asks, would you rather have a big org or would you rather have a bunch of non-official friends? Would you rather have a big org or would you rather have a bunch of non-official friends?
I can take this one. I was hesitant. Full disclosure, I was hesitant about joining test because it was such a big org.
Right.
Like my typical past MMOs, 50 to 200 max members, and I'm good. But test is bigger than all of that, so I was really hesitant. I didn't join test until recently. Obviously, not obviously, I didn't join test until recently because I was worried about that. But now that I'm in, it's they have a lot of members, but they have close members.
Right. And you
So
can tell they're a tight knit group. And you know what? I messed up fastcart. It's
Yeah.
LODCon made the $105 donation and said ditch sitcon for LODCon. I'm sorry. I was actually trying to pronounce your name. I was freaked out about the amount. I apologize. It's a good joke though. LODCon. It's coming to a dumpster near you.
dumpster.
Yeah, Dirk Schmert is throwing it at the dumpster behind the Walmart on Fifth Avenue. Just come on through. You got to bring your own food and drinks, but it's gonna happen and it's gonna smell just like the game. There you go, and that's for Geo. Geo's got some good Dirk Schmert stuff.
Remember what I said about the question doing the ambassador thing?
Uh-huh.
I try not to trash. I mean, I talk trash a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but
Some people deserve trash.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that guy deserves trash. So Vengeful asks,
Well, I try to separate the guys from the game. They're two different.
true, very true. That guy is. Oh no, we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get.
We're
into
not
that.
gonna get into
Yeah.
that. Just, yeah.
Vengeful asks, you are a Banu Merchantman fan, as am I, but according to the lore, it's supposed to be a ship that is hard to get a hold of.
Right.
As of, they are passed down from generation to generation. Currently, everyone seems to have one. Does this affect your opinion on the ship? Should they stop selling certain ships?
No.
Not everyone has one, but yes, that is the lore behind the ship.
Yeah.
But it's you gotta fund the game.
I mean, not that it's I think it should be about choice, and it shouldn't be limited. Those choices shouldn't be limited. That's just me speaking. But yeah, it's like if they offer a ship, don't put limited numbers, quantities on them. Just offer them, and whoever wants them can. Because the fact that they're limited put more of an onus on people who are looking at the ship to buy them. But if you just make them unlimited, they'll be rare by themselves. That's just me speaking.
Right on, and you're right. I just happened to glance over, and we did miss one of Noah Foa's questions.
We missed. Yeah.
Do you think we'll get planet-side jobs?
Yes.
Absolutely.
If you mean planet-side like FPS stuff, yeah.
Yes, and he also asked, do you think being an assassin in-game, assassinating certain NPCs or player targets, like the head of orgs, James Bond kind of style? Oh, absolutely. A bounty hunter, man. Bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Dead or alive kind of thing?
And
Absolutely.
I mean, I haven't heard much about it in the lore or anything like that, but yeah, assassin could be a valid role or a job that you can do.
Absolutely. Oh, Sergeant Jokic, one of my favorite Twitch names ever, asks, Why the name fastcart? Explain your story. Boom.
All right, here we go. So I started college in '91, and before fastcart is basically was my email address. But before I got it, um, I was writing around my very first cart. When I was in high school, I walked around everywhere, and I was late to everything. But the teachers allowed it because they understood my situation. But that wasn't going to cut it in college because the campus is so big. So I got my first scooter, a cart, and people were commenting on how quick it was. They didn't use the word fast too much. They said quick. So when the time came to pick my email address, I typed in a quick cart, but it had 9 letters, and the maximum you could do was 8. So I took the synonym for quick and made myself fast cart, and I've been fast cart since '91. And somewhere along the line, FC became my other nickname because people were saying this was back in the day. So '91, you could instantly communicate, but you had to type out the actual name instead of like clicking on the name and circling and then type the message and it'll go into. You know, to type out fast card all the time. So that was like 8 letters, like I said. So instead of just calling me fast card, people can start calling me FC.
Right.
And the other thing is about that, when I joined Eve Online, it was back in 2005ish, FC was already taken, I mean, Fleet Commander, and the people weren't having it. No, we can't call you FC, that caused too much confusion. So what I did was, okay, how about this? For context reason, we'll say uppercase FC is for Fleet Commander, and lowercase FC is for me. And ever since then, I've been lowercase everything, the whole name, fast card.
Yes. And in my stream right now, it's all uppercase because the font I use only does uppercase. But yeah, even when I did his links, he said lowercase, lowercase
Yep.
FC. Awesome. And there's the story. And you know what's cool is when we first met and started talking, everything made sense. The original Grib asked, do you think that both the Dur and the Carrick will be similar in capabilities for exploration, or will the Carrick be superior explorer?
Very crowded.
I bought the Dur to explore, and I am tempted to buy the Carrick too.
Ooh, the
Okay.
Carrick. If you look, I mean, look at my chart just to make sure. I want to say it's 350. But,
Well, here's while he's looking. Here's my
Yeah.
thoughts. The Dur is smaller, so should fit through smaller jump points. So
Right.
you could actually utilize the Dur in different ways. The Carrick's gonna have the room, the crew. It's gonna have a lot of stuff going for it. But the Dur it should fit through the smaller jump points. So you just have to weigh it out. You know, a smaller crew, but it's still gonna be a great explorer. I own a Dur, and I will never trade it for a Carrick. I would love to ride in someone's Carrick, but I'm not gonna do it. Thank you for the follow, guys. I really appreciate it. But
so I take the counterpoint to that. The Carrick, on the other hand, will have a bigger fuel tank.
yes,
So even though they have a limited amount of wormholes they can go through or jump points they
yes,
can go through, they'll be able to go farther. But
absolutely.
it'll be slower, obviously. But if you just worrying about exploring and not on a time limit or anything like that, I think the Carrick will be better in that case. But
Absolutely.
for myself, the Carrick costs too much. It's 350, but the Enduro is 125. Like,
And for me, it's too big.
that's the other
Is
thing. It had too many. The crew size is 6 or 5, I believe. I have to look at the other chart, and that's the other thing. You have to pay more for the crew on the Carrick.
yes. Yep, and that's my deal. Is the Dur is to me is the right size. I mean, unless it's an org exploration mission and you want to take a whole bunch of people with you, then yes, the Carrick is perfect. But for me, the Dur is a beautiful, beautiful ship. The next question, Dur the Explorer. Hey Boots, Swiper no swipey. Thank you, Diabolus. Dur the Explorer. Dur the Explorer. Diabolus, you kill him, man. You're killing it, but mystery caller number 2, which is probably not Fire Spikes.
No,
Do you
not at all.
No. Do you think the Vandal language sounds awfully close to Klingon? Yes.
We said that before, and
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. It didn't click into my head until Gray-headed gamer said it. But yeah, it sounds a lot like Klingon. I'm pretty sure it's nothing like Klingon. It's just except to our
It's
uneducated ears,
yes,
it's similar.
it's guttural and from the back of the throat. And
Right.
I don't want to be too much of a nerd, but back in high school, I had a friend that knew Klingon, like all of it. Like he could speak Klingon, and I used to listen to it. And it used to be awesome. It was great, and so I'm very familiar with the sound of it. I can't speak any of it, of course, but
No, okay.
it
So
is
that doesn't actually make you more of a nerd. That just makes your friend a nerd.
okay. But I really wanted to learn it bad. But
Oh, okay.
I took 2 years of Spanish, and I can't say but about 6 words. So
About the only fake language, not fake language, but fictionalized language I was into probably Vulcan.
right
I
on.
never, I never learned, but yeah.
That would be cool. J- Jimmy, the Van Duel dentist, asks if you had a chance to leave a legacy in Star Citizen, what would you love to be known for?
And that's similar to the famous infamous question.
Yes,
The honest businessman.
yes, absolutely. And same as me. I would like to be known as that merchant. Doom Centurion asks, "Do you even lift, bruh?"
No, no.
Me neither. Black Hawk Kelsa asks for fastcart. What was the one thing that drew you to Star Citizen as a game?
The space um, science fiction aspect. I've
I'll
played
be in my bunker.
quite a few MMOs that are just fantasy based. If I see one more elf, seriously, there's so many fantasy based MMOs, and that's what I like about Star Wars: The Old Republic. But even that, after 3 years,
Getting
it's
very,
time
very
to it can be time to try something different. So that's when I said I tried different kind of games and stuff like that.
I'll
And
be in my bunker.
I missed the Kickstarter, but my friend was I gotta say Bowen it. So he got me into Star Citizen, and he yeah. So
Right on. My mods are like busting my balls to check Discord chat because I'm having a good time just chatting. I apologize. Geo says he'd like to donate a Mustang Delta tonight for a giveaway. Is this true? That is awesome. Oh god, I am so sorry. To my mods, I apologize. When we get into good conversation like this, I get absolutely lost. Geo, let's do that. Let's do that right now. I apologize, guys. Once I get involved in chit chatting about Star Citizen, I get absolutely lost, and I'm not even buzzed tonight. You know, I'm not even drinking. So that is just true passion about this game. Geo, get money. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get this raffle started. We will do a simple keyword raffle. Geo, is that cool? And we will do exclamation point Geo. How about that? Not started yet, guys. Don't get that in yet. And this is gonna be, and this is a Mustang Delta.
one moment.
Boom.
Michael's just saying congrats fastcard, but I'm not sure what he's saying congrats fastcard about. I said thank you, but I was reading up and can't find what he's saying that. But
I'm not even sure. Innocent attendee, thank you for the follow, my friend. Let's do 30 minutes. Are you cool with that?
yeah,
All right, let's do 30 minutes on the giveaway, guys. It is going to be exclamation point Geo in chat. He is giving away. You're amazing, Geo. Thank you so much.
you had 19 followers to go.
Oh my goodness.
You have a follower goal? No, you do.
Yes, I have a follower goal, and I'm not even sure what we're gonna do for 1,500, but we'll do something for 1,500. Maybe not tonight, but we will definitely do something soon. Geo Get Money is amazing. We're gonna start that right now, guys. So exclamation point Geo in chat, and entries do not cost any chits. Get your entries in now, and we will draw that in 29 minutes and 45 seconds. From Geo, you have to be following the channel, guys. Make sure you're following the channel. And Geo, what can I say, man? You're amazing, dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I gave Gio some crap today, but I
awesome.
like him. I enjoy him.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. Guys, if you want to tweet that out, that we are giving away a Geo's Mustang Delta, do me a favor, tweet that out. I'll do the same. You're awesome, bud. You are seriously awesome, dude.
I don't really,
So,
I don't even want to see how many tweets. I'm not too far behind. I'll retweet you as soon as it comes up.
ready? So let's do that. Let's say giving away Geo ships. Oh god, I'm the worst tweeter. I shouldn't be doing this on stream.
Just the ship, not the package.
Yeah, just the ship. Giving away Geo Money's Mustang Delta. And then we will get back to you guys' questions right after this, after I fail hard at tweeting.
Real quick, Sergeant Jock, it said 1,500 followers to give away a 2005 Toyota Camry with rims and audio system. Not only that, it should jump bounce, you know.
Oh yeah,
Like
definitely we definitely need hydraulics for that, for sure. That is a great idea. 1,500 followers, so we're gonna give away a 2005. No, I'm just joking, guys. Just joking.
I have a funny story about that. My first cart only lasted a year because it was my first cart and I wasn't experienced with it, and I just had fun with it. I was able to do it so that it had a lot of torque when you press the accelerator, and if I hit the back seat with my back just right, I could do a wheelie.
Right?
So I'm just fresh into college, having fun. I wore that cart out, and it's one time I was in the food court and at the college, and I was talking to someone, and I said, "Oh, I know what I do. I do a wheelie as soon as we finish talking." So as soon as the conversation ended, I did my thing, and his eyes, the guy who's watching me, his eyes lit up like saucers.
Right on. Coming over. So we are going to get back to our questions. Just answering something in Discord real quick. Darth Geo asks, did you guys get a blade, and what do you guys think of it? May I go first, fastcart?
No, you may not. Yeah, you can.
Damn it. All right, go ahead. So here's my idea. I'm not into the Vandal ships. The Vandal are our mortal enemies. I'm not into it. Does it look cool? Hell yeah. It looks great. It's a good looking ship. All Vandal ships have a really cool looking design and all that. But, $250. I'm not down for it. Anarchy, thank you very much for the follow, sir. Exclamation point Geo in chat to get into the Delta giveaway. What do you think, Fastcart?
You just stole everything I was going to say.
Awesome.
Almost word for word. No, yeah, I think it's a nice looking ship, and I don't own any of the only alien ship I own is the Banning Merchantman. But technically, the Mist line has Xeon technology inside of it, so it's part alien. And I like the way it looks. It's not boxy; it's more curvy. And so, yeah, as far as the blade, no, I didn't get. Not getting any of the Vandal ships. If they come out with something like a Tevran or a Kretok ship or something like that, it depends on what the utility is and how they look.
Right.
The price for it. So yeah.
Captain Richard said he bought a blade so he could pee on it.
That sounds just like him.
All right, next question. Noah Foa asks, do you think the Saber will live up to its stealth hype? An extension to the assassin question.
Oh, like become an assassin and a saber?
Yeah, we'll have to see. We don't know how the stealth technology is going to work. I don't know if it means.
Well, I mean, they had the design document about it, so we have some idea. It may change along the line, but I mean, I think that's a valid option. I think it's probably doable. It depends on your skill, the player skill, not so much of the ship. But if you can time shutting down all your powers, and not be detected, yeah,
right.
It depends on timing and luck. So.
Absolutely. Geo Money just said, if we reach our sitcon goal tonight, he's going to give away a blade. Drops Mike. Well,
Wow.
Gio, I don't think you're gonna have to worry about that, buddy. I still got 100. We got 194 days to go. I think you'll be okay. But thank you for the offer, sir. I really appreciate it. We have a better chance of Captain Richard peeing on fastcart during this stream. But that's cool. Hey, I'm done.
Why? Why?
It's the first thing that popped in my mind, fastcart. I'm sorry. First thing that popped in my mind. Exclamation point question in chat, guys. If you want to ask me or fastcart a question, we're gonna keep streaming. We're giving away a ship. Let's do this.
At least make it my cart, not me. Like I had to stay away from pets and animals riding around the
Gotcha.
city because I can't. Yeah.
Watch out. Captain Richard's unzipping.
Oh God.
And it's going to be his stream.
He's whipping.
I get it.
Package.
Whoop. Going to give away his package on the stream. Okay, so Mailman32 asks, what ship are you guys most stoked for that haven't been released quite yet? Which ones are you looking forward to?
Other than the merchantman.
Other than the merchantman.
I think you mesh to freelance a mesh, but I think you want to. I think you want a different answer from that because I've already said that a few times. Most stoked for it hasn't been quite released for yet.
I got an answer.
Go ahead.
The Reclaimer.
Yeah.
Only because I want to see one flying by me all slow Nostromo style, all fucking creaking and sounding all industrial and stuff. It'd be awesome.
My answer would have to be the wholesalers.
Oh, wholesalers would be nice. Oh, Thunder God's got a good one. The Caterpillar. I wouldn't mind that one being released too.
Caterpillar's gonna be huge too. That's gonna be like
one of the Drake ships I'm looking forward to.
right. So what? So do you think that they'll give us another hangar to fit the whole E in?
No, I think that's definitely going to be an orbit only. Even when it's got all folded up and into its little compressed form.
So do you think the Starfield is going to be the biggest ship we can put in our hangar?
Maybe not the biggest. It might go a little bigger, but the whole E is just stupid.
Too big.
Yeah, that is just stupid. There's got to be ships that stay in orbit. There just has to be. I mean, they get so big. I know I see, like they say, like the Idris. I saw it at one of the pictures a long time ago. They had it in like a dry dock on a planet.
Okay.
Wow, I just don't. I mean, hey, they can write lore about it, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can put the merchantman in the hangar, but I'm not sure because I mean we have the specification for the merchantman. It's like 100 meters long and stuff like that.
Right.
But all ships have gotten bigger since their concept phase. So
they sure have. They sure have. Yeah, and if you go check out some of my size comparison videos, the whole even when it's retracted is huge.
Exactly.
Let's see. Noah Foa, exclamation point question in chat, guys, if you got a question. Noah Foa asks, if you're going to be an explorer, how are you going to be able to pay for stuff, fuel, food, etc.? Because you can sell the information you glean from exploring, whether it be charting new jump points or finding new systems and selling, you basically get to name that system and you get paid from UEE for mining rights and all kind of stuff. Exploring will pay the bills, but you have to be diligent.
Yeah, for me, exploring is the lower priority, as I said. Like, I'll be paying most of my stuff through marketing and manufacturing. So that's how I plan to pay for my stuff in game.
There you go. So exploring will pay the bills. Noah Foa. Noah Foa also asked if you could go through the smaller jump points, for example, with the Mustang or the 315. Can you go through the large ones also? Yeah. The large ones just can't go through the small ones.
Well, the only problem with the smaller ships is that they may be junk capable, but they're fuel limited, so you have to refuel quite often.
Yes.
To get around. Like system is fine, but if you have it go to two or more systems, you may have trouble because say you want to go to two systems, but one of the systems doesn't have a fueling depot or fueling station, something like that, you may have some trouble.
Yes. Dithos asked in chat, is CIG going to change over to the new Crytek engine? No, it's not a new Crytek engine. It's a new business model. And CIG has modified the Cry engine enough that they're not changing nothing. They actually have basically their own style of Cry engine. And a lot of us in the community calls it the Star engine, but that's not official.
I was going to say that.
Yeah. It's not official, but that's what we call it. They've modified it extensively, and the new CryEngine, I actually have it now. I actually got it working. It is not a new CryEngine; it's a new business model.
So my question is, if they ever do upgrade the CryEngine, how much would they take from the Star Engine from CIG and put it into the new?
Oh, it would be a total swap over. They would have to, and the new CryEngine, I shouldn't say it's not new. It's definitely changed, but it's one of those things where they've modified the CryEngine that they own right now, that there's no need for them to change anything. They've already changed it extensively. It's already totally different than CryEngine. And I don't know if they'll benefit. What they can do, what they do, not what they can do. What they do is they pull pieces out they need. And look at Frankfurt. We have some of the best CryEngine evangelists there. They're taking care of all that. If
They're
there's something
also
they
working on getting people from the Lion
It's getting
Gate,
very, very
the
crowded.
Microsoft one that recently ran into some trouble. So you may see some developers from there too.
nice, awesome. Thank you for the follow, Arkin out. Appreciate the follow. Enjoy your stay. We are doing a ship giveaway. Exclamation point Geo in chat. It is for a Mustang Delta because Geo is awesome, and also probably a little buzzed.
13 more, you can get the 1500.
Yes, and we don't know what we're doing for 1500, but it's there. Let's see. Ron Dog 20 asks, Andromeda or Redeemer?
Andromeda for me.
Redeemer for me.
It's getting very, very crowded.
Puppy Fur, thank you for the
And
follow.
I think you want more information like why. I have to look at the Redeemer because certain tiers of ship I don't really follow as closely as some of the others. Like I said, I'm an RSI and
Yes.
missed person, but the Redeemer is a multi-crew combat ship, correct?
The Andromeda.
No, Redeemer.
Oh, the Redeemer. It is the yeah.
Yeah, so for me, I'm mostly interested in single seaters combat. Like I might get the Harbinger, the Vanguard Harbinger. I mean, I'm saying might, but it's like a far chance. But that's like the higher tier combat ship that I'm interested in.
Right,
But
right.
as far but for the Andromeda, I mean, like I said, it's RSI. I already have a Taurus, and I got the Andromeda as a loaner. So yeah, I like that ship, and it has plenty of missiles, and I'm a missile boat guy. So
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I like the Redeemer just because it's it's combat oriented, it's a good size. Will I own one? No, but I also won't ever own an Andromeda either. I
the
got my
Redeemer
turf
is
for
a
that.
drop ship.
Yes. Yeah, supposedly dropship. There's a lot of disagreement about that, but it's a neat ship. And I was absolutely just entranced by the Next Great Starship. Absolutely entranced. It was my favorite thing to watch.
That
So,
was that was before my time actually.
oh
But
man,
I followed up on some videos. I watched some of this stuff. I went around, catch up stuff like that. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
yeah, they were so awesome. Um, Darth Geo. Wait, I gotta say it different. Darth Geo asks, the blade giveaway is for whenever day you hit your goal. Very
Oh,
serious. Oh, excellent, man. I
that's
appreciate
nice.
that, Mr. Geo. That is super awesome, actually.
I'm
Uh,
gonna take over as a mod real quick. Exclamation point question mark to get in some more questions. We're running low.
yes, and underscore put it in exclamation point slash exclamation point question mark exclamation question, and there's a couple others that he put in because one night I was a little woo-hoo, and I gave all kinds of different things for questions. So
They're having
underscore would just add them.
they're having a raise for all red glasses in your in your chat right now.
Yeah, what is the whole red glasses thing? I don't.
That's something I missed too.
All right, someone explain. Rage all for red glasses.
Now it might be the ship. Maybe the ship had a red glass. It looked like the Saber had a red glass. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I don't know. We suck. Look, we totally missed.
we missed it.
We
Sorry,
totally
sorry,
missed.
y'all.
Way to go, mod. So let's see. Let's go to the next one. Original Grib asks Gray, have you kept up your ship size comparison on the island? Oof. Would you consider doing this a side by side if possible? So
That was one of my favorite projects that you did.
Yes,
The ship
and
size and the cargo comparison.
yeah, I love the cargos, and I still want to do the ship size comparisons. GHG, your red glasses. My glasses aren't. Oh god dang it!
What?
Hold on. Ah, oh lord. There you go, guys. Are you happy?
What
Red
are we talking
glasses.
about?
My glasses I usually always wear are red. The glasses that I'm wearing, the black rim ones, are actually gamma rays that block the glare off the screen. The funny thing is these my red ones work a lot better, but the gamma rays are awesome for keeping the crap out of my eyeballs. But for you guys, anything, I'm sitting here going, what the hell are they even talking about? Oh yeah, red glasses. Those are mine.
I had no clue. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. There you go, guys. Sergeant Gamble, thanks and have a good one, bud. Chat is going by so fast, I can't see
Yeah.
anything. But peace. Thanks for stopping by, man. You know I love having you in here. Yes, red glasses, guys. Here you go. It's that easy. Look, they love me again. But the size comparison thing is the reason I stopped originally is CryEngine screwed up on me.
Mm.
And now I have CryEngine working again, and I just may start doing that once again.
So you can put the old assets into the new CryEngine?
Yes, well, I can get the ship models in, the holotable models, and that's about as far as I can get. So we'll go from there, but we'll see.
So you say holotable model, that means no detail, it'd be gray.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, they're low detail single material covering, so it's got like the solid kind of whitish pale metal coating.
Okay.
But it's good for size comparisons.
Yeah,
And
that's all
it
you need.
was. Yeah, that's all I need. Engineer asks, will you buy an Argo if they sell it? I will.
The Argo, the mining ship or the
No.
the mini miner?
Nope. Argo is the little transport ship that was in the Idris that dropped off the guy for the Morrow tour. It's basically a space forklift.
I don't think they're going to offer that because it doesn't have jump capability, it doesn't have quantum drive capability, it has limited distance, probably used up fuel like a son of a gun.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll offer it. Or if they do offer it, yeah, I'm gonna have to say I don't think they offer it, but we'll see.
Right on. And I think what it is the big ships come with them.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that probably would have happened.
Yeah, but it's cool. And if they offered it, I would totally buy it. Tell you the truth.
You have to be at Wikipedia. I want a mini miner too, or at
Yeah.
least a medium-sized miner.
I would love to be the mini miner guy too. Just for like days you want to just do something and just cruise off on your own. That'd be awesome. Next question is from Noah Foa. Thank you for all the questions, Noah Foa. You're keeping us going. If you had to guess, do you think that the 980 Ti's will be enough to run the game stable at high graphics by the time it's out? Absolutely.
I mean, like I already have a 970 and doing pretty well.
Yeah, and we're not even optimized yet. Wait till it's optimized.
Right, exactly.
The 980 Ti is gonna blow through it, no problem.
But part of the problem is, it's not just the GPU. You have to worry about the CPU too.
Yes.
Like, there's some lines that do better than others.
Yes.
So, and I think this game take advantage of multiple cores.
Yes. And they'll optimize that too.
So a lot of places may be CPU limited rather than graphic card limited.
Yes. Absolutely. I don't think an i5 will be great. No, I think you need to stick with an i7. But once they get the multi-threading and multi-core fixed, the i5 will do a lot better.
Minimum, depending on what
yeah,
what model, well, not model, like I want to say Sandy Bridge, Ivy Bridge, and stuff like that. Depending on what tier you go in.
Right on. Yeah, and some people don't have a problem with i5s. Ron Dog. And like Gio says, wait for Pascal. No doubt. That's why I'm waiting to upgrade is till my Pascal comes out. Then I'm getting that. No
have you seen that prices? It's going to be $600 to $1,100 for the first set that comes out. Have you seen that?
No, I have not seen that. But $600 for the one that's already better than the 980 Ti.
Wow. I think the 600 one may be like a 980. It's called a 1080 for the but the higher one is the 1100. And that'll be like the Titan equivalent, not equivalent, but the next step up from the Titan.
Right.
So like the 600 probably. And my thing is, why do they call it the 1080? Because people can say oh, I need to buy the 1080 because I want something. I want to run a game at 1080p. That they shouldn't have. I'm disappointed in them for doing that. But yeah,
Yeah, no doubt. What is the Pascal thingy? That is Nvidia's new graphics card. It has it's going away from what is the Maxwell chipset right now? Is it? Oh
I
no, I think it's anyway. They're doing an entire new GPU and a lot more RAM. They're supposed to be a lot more capable. A lot. Wanderer04 asks, "What is your favorite hanger and why?"
me first.
Yes.
Revel New York all the way. I like the design of it. I like the wooden panels and stuff like that. And it's very bright, so it's easy to see ships and details on a ship. My second favorite is the air view. I think it was the deluxe. I'm not sure, maybe mistaken on that one. I have to look at the chart actually. But the air view, but it's too dark to really get a good look at the ship. And the other hangars had the same problem, and I know they're redoing with lighting and stuff like that, but still the Revel in New York for me.
Yes, and same for me because I love, especially back when I zoom my videos. The Revel in York is the prettiest and brightest, and it really shows the ships off. The self land is cool. It just needs a room up, instead of having this stuff stacked on the sides like it is. I like the dirty industrial look of it, but I wish it had more of like some stairs and upstairs kind of room feel.
Oh, there's a follow up. Evo Stream said it'll be called the X80 instead of the 1080, so that's better
Right.
for me.
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's something else with X that I might still be confusing for some people, but we'll see. And Wikipedia said, "Do you think the PTU Revel in New York is too bright?" I myself am not into PTU. I try to limit myself just to stuff that's on live because I don't want to burn myself out, and I'm not a good. I'm a okay at testing, but as far as getting into PTU and that level of detail of testing, that's too much for me. It'll definitely burn me out.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, it is a tad bright in the PTU, but that's one thing I love about the actual Revel in York is the brightness of it.
Right?
Yes, thank you, Rye. He's giving me an update on time. We are pushing 3 hours after this giveaway, guys. We're gonna sign off because I've got to get to bed. Fastcart's got to get to bed. I
Oh,
got
I'm good as long as I don't go for 4 hours. 'Cause then I have to talk to my doctor.
right. I have to go though. I'm gonna be up early, guys. We're gonna do a hangover hangout tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. But we will definitely wait until 6 minutes and 49 minutes left on exclamation point Geo raffle. Get your raffles in there. You need to be following the channel, guys, and you have to be in channel to claim your prize. So make sure you are. Let's go to the next question. Is Noah Foa again? Do you believe that the whole exploring gig will still be viable after the first few months? Won't everybody just run out to the ends of the galaxy and explore everything? No. This game is ginormous. And it will take forever to find everything because there's a lot of hidden stuff. Wikipedia, thank you so much for the donation, sir. And his thing is greater than sharp? I don't know. But thank you so much, Wikipedia, for your donation, my friend. Everything goes to Miss Gray to get her to CitizenCon. Thank you, sir. But no, what do you think, Fastcard? I don't think the exploring is gonna be over that quick.
I'm not sure how they'll do it in the PU. I don't think they'll run out of stuff to explore. There maybe they invent new
Getting very,
stuff
very
to
crowded.
explore. Like exploration isn't just about discovering systems. Maybe you have a comet that has some kind of element or something like that that you can mine, and so they'll cycle those in and out every once in a while. Or maybe like the Endeavor has a astronomy kit on it, so that you can explore in that way. So I mean, some people just think about getting to a DUR or a 350 a beta or a 315p and just finding everything. But there's more to exploring than just getting to the ship and traveling.
Right on. Now I see the greater than number sign. I see what happened there. Awesome. Let's go to the next question. Is Ron Baker 1974? Whom is the better racer, Fast Cart or you? Fast Cart is fast.
It depends on talk about in game or in real life. In real life, I got him beat.
Yeah, totally, totally.
If you want details, my cart goes about 6 miles per hour. Um, I have a cart that's designed for people who are 250 pounds and heavier. And I'm not that heavy, so it goes pretty fast because it doesn't have to carry much weight as it's designed to do. So yeah, you have to jog to keep up with me when I'm going full speed.
Right on. If stuff we explored doesn't respawn, it will be over explored in the first week. I think though. I think they're gonna keep adding things. Everything's not gonna be the same over and over and over. I think they are gonna be adding little things here and there because if not, with a million people, you could spread out like pretty thick. But things are gonna be added all the time, and I do believe there are gonna be things that are like procedural. So when you're exploring and you find a derelict wreck that's procedurally generated out in space, you'll be able to take stuff off of it to sell to make money.
Um,
Yeah.
Back to Ron Baker's question about races. If you talk about in game, we'll have to just settle that in game sometime. Who to like get two gammas and let's go at
Ooh. I think that's a challenge.
it.
Right on.
You skipped the question, by the way.
I did. Oh, Fury. Do you think jump travel combat should be possible? Oh, like interdiction, where you can stop someone from quantum traveling or jumping.
I think he means more like combat within the wormhole that we
Right, right,
travel through, the jump point. Not like in Star Trek you could have warp warp travel combat.
right, right.
And for Star Citizen, I'm thinking no, because how are you going to like board ship within quantum travel or stuff like that? So
Right,
I'm
right.
thinking no, but who knows? I'm not. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I would have to agree. It'll be rough, but you never know. This is CIG we're talking about.
Right.
Ron Dog 20 asked, how important do you think the Ursa rover will be for exploration now with procedural planets? Pretty freaking important.
Mm. The Ursa with the carrot, correct?
Or
Um,
the and one of the two. Yeah, I think the Andromeda. The is that the explorer? No, that's the Aquila. The
yeah.
exploring.
The Aquila will have the Merlin,
I
and
thought I thought it.
the Phoenix will have the P-72. So I'm pretty
No,
sure. I'm pretty
you,
sure it's correct.
do you remember the Constellation commercial? They land on the planet, drop the elevator where the usually the cargo
Oh,
is, and the rover comes out. I think it's the same
yeah.
one.
Oh, okay. I may be wrong. Probably am wrong. I don't know the name of that one, but for some reason, maybe they both have
Yeah, I
rovers.
think that Carrick definitely does, but I think they both do. Yeah, right. Aquila it has a rover.
They could have the rover. Okay.
Hey, there's no telling. There's so much stuff going on. Vengeful asks, what Star Citizen patches do you have on your cart?
I don't have any card passes or anything on it. The card itself. The card itself is pretty bare. I have a Well, have you seen? Can I get to the picture? Yeah, not Avatar. Well, I have a red card. I bought it a few years ago. I was going through my midlife crisis, so I decided to go get a sporty card that's fast, and so it's pretty bare for passage and stuff like that. But I mean,
There you go.
if it's a cool sticker or something like that, I wouldn't mind putting it on.
Right on. Right on. Let's see. Noah Foa asks, is it possible that exploring things will almost be instanced to avoid everything being explored? And would it be good secondary money making job to do while you're exploring? Wait, to avoid everything being explored. Oh, and what would be a good secondary money making
Oh,
job?
okay, yeah.
How about cargo delivery? You've got a big ship exploring, throw a little cargo on there, and you know what direction you're heading. Pick a system that you can sell it at a higher price, and while you're exploring in that direction, drop your cargo off.
Info running too. You can
Info
drop
running.
off info. As far as the first part, you think exploring things will be instant? I think, from my understanding, CIG wants to minimize interesting as much as possible to keep everyone in one go. Like you have a one big main instance, but you have many instances within that big one, and everyone will share the big one. That's my understanding of it.
Right? But you got to remember also procedural. Lots of procedural stuff. And
That's true.
exploring is not just finding a star system. You can explore out and find an alien wreck, a derelict starfarer, You could find a bunch of stuff, or you could find a ship that's out and they give you a mission to go find who took them out, or take a personal item back to their wife. Who knows? Keyword raffle is closed with
Yep.
57 viewers entered. Here's something I learned. I always have to put this on stream. You do not want to do this off stream, because even when I do it on stream, they say rigged. So here
Like
is
last week, I won twice.
rigged.
That was funny though.
Yes.
I laughed at that.
Yeah, and you know what, guys? I let the bot do it. 100% random, supposedly random. Proxys will probably win. I'm just going to tell y'all right now. So 57 entries. You have to be following the channel. I'm going to give you guys one last chance to follow the channel. And you have to be in chat. You have 60 seconds to respond to the winning whatchamajooger. Someone's already congratulating Fastcart for the win. The winner
I didn't actually enter this time.
The winner for Geo Money's Mustang Delta standalone ship is Vengeful 1977. He is a winning son of a bitch on my channel. And guys, you saw it.
Follow us in November 21st, 2015. 1.8 chances to win. Nice.
Nothing I can say. It is one of those things. Vengeful, you have 60 seconds to get in here and claim your prize. There he is. Oh my God. Are you flipping kidding me? I won again. Let's go ahead and hear it. Vengeful, congratulations. I wish I could say something different, guys, but it is random. So that's just how it works. Vengeful, if you want to message Geo Get Money, I know you can find him on the interwebs. Geo Get Money is everywhere.
And if you can't find him, just leave a trail of 4 locals for him, and he'll follow that, and he'll eventually come to you.
Yes, he'll find you. Yeah, Geo, thank you so much for the giveaway, and congratulations, Vengeful. You are just a lucky son of a bitch. I don't get it. You're just a lucky son of a bitch. That's all there is to it. The Star Citizen gods are shining upon you, my friend. So
Price Robert.
Yes, we are 5 minutes away from streaming for 3 hours. So we're gonna go 5 more minutes, guys. And like I said, Vengeful, congratulations, buddy. Message Mr. Geo. Sorry, everybody else. Better luck next time. We do giveaways all the time on this channel. Oh, I did the whole monitor capture thing on my main screen. Fail.
What did you do?
I kept monitor capture on and put my pulled it back to my main screen. Not supposed to do that.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, and guys, if you have not followed Geo Get Money on Twitch, you need to do that. He is starting to stream now. Not only does he do amazing YouTube videos, he also streams. Make sure you follow him. And there's other people that were in the channel, Captain Richard, Meyer Test, Sergeant Gamble, all of them, all the Star Citizen streamers. Follow them all. I should have said that when they first came in and we were locked in conversation.
Yeah, great-headed gamer. You got to admit, Geo is just an awful streamer. Like he's such
awful.
a noob.
Yeah, he's pretty freaking horrible. But hey, Geo, don't worry. We all sucked at one time. Look at me. I still suck. I'm not as bad as you, but you know how it goes. Geo knows we love him. Vengeful ass. Let's go ahead and go to a couple more questions before we got to go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fire these off and do rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Will Miss GHG have her own segment, maybe a racing challenge against org members? Possibly. Noah Foa asks, what's the Constellation's minimum jump point size? I'm gonna say medium.
Yeah, medium.
Medium. Wikipedia asks, do you think procedural planets will be in Citizen Con? Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna guess yes.
All right, underscore Tess asks, who is your favorite mod? Oh, that's mean. Fastcart. Boom! And he's a guest. No, all my mods are my favorite mods.
I'm gonna have to abstain.
Yes, you guys know. All you guys are my favorite mods. Why'd you put me on the spot like that? Damn it.
Keep it 100. Great. Keep it 100.
Yes. And I did. I even went in earlier and went on there and told them guys how much I appreciate them. The only reason any Twitch stream runs smoothly is because of mods. Behind the scenes, they don't get enough hoopla mods, guys. Let us see who is. Hey, I tell you what, mods. Tell me in Discord chat who should we follow, and then we're gonna do that. My buddy Stoutman's on. We got Wickstrom's on. I'm gonna let my mods decide on that, and I'm gonna thank everyone that's donated tonight and everyone that didn't too. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the hosts, to all my buddies over at Test Gaming. Thanks to Fastcart for joining me. Awesome to have you, brother. It was very fun.
Thanks for having me. It was fun. I was a little nervous at the start, but you're a good host, and
Oh,
you got me through it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And thanks for laughing at my corny jokes.
That is my job. We are gonna head over to Stoutman PR, guys. I'm gonna link him now. Go over there and tell him GHG Ray. Tell him we love him. I'm gonna give him a host here in a minute, guys. Get over there and tell Stoutman how much we love the fellow gray bearded gamer that he is. And thank you guys once again for joining. What else can I say? We'll see you guys in the morning. A hangover hangout. Don't forget to join me, guys. Fastcard?
Thanks for having me, and everyone who's done. Thank you for in the chat. You're welcome, and I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely. Guys, we'll see you next week. Or
Bye-bye.
Sunday, tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Peace, guys. Let me throw a host to Stoutman. I'm a horrible streamer. It takes me forever to type.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That I was going to be a good guest, and not say it this time.
All right, we are hosting now. So awesome.
There we go. And we off.
Love from DHG. There we go. Awesome.
Yeah, I think Geo